And I mean back.
You can't say that. It's 2020.
I am
It's fucking Jordan.
So I finally I pulled some strings, and my people got to his people, and I finally got him. I got the man Steven Garnica. You like how I did that?
I'm not that cool.
No, you're pretty cool, dude.
No.
You're the most popular girl in school right now. That's what Eric says.
Is that what he says?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Every time I get like when I had Jared on, I just talk shit about Eric to them. So then Eric will get mad, or Jared would like. I try to start some beef. I'm an instigator. I'm an instigator. What's up, man?
What's up?
I was just about to tell a story, and then I had to press record. But yeah, I had a dream about you this morning.
What was your dream?
And it was so funny. I think just because I was so excited to get you on, but I had a dream that I woke up, and for some reason we went to Eric's, and you were there, and I was like, and you're like, oh yeah, I'm about to head over to your house right now. Then Eric was like, oh, I might go too. So then when you told me that he said he might come, I'm like, that's weird.
Oh, it's coming to fruition.
Yeah, that's so weird though.
He said he might.
Oh, so that's what now.
It's pretty far. You live where old people live, dude.
No, I live. Yeah, but this is the Foothills is the new Yuma.
No.
Yeah, there's like New Mexico and then there's Mexico.
That's not how this works.
Yeah, I know that doesn't make any sense.
So how long will it take for you guys to get a mall?
They're building it.
What is it?
Like where Walmart's at?
It's Walmart.
Yeah, that's the mall.
No, it's not.
That's the mall.
That's not the mall.
You see how big it is?
Yeah, Walmart's huge.
They have there's a little place where you can get your ears pierced in there now.
In Walmart?
Yeah, you can get your nails done.
Dude, I haven't gone into Walmart. I went into Walmart the week of Christmas. So I had to get a bike for my son.
So you haven't gone the longest time, and you decided to go in the worst time possible.
That was the worst thing ever, dude. I didn't realize how much being around people matters. Like that many people, right? So obviously we're in pandemic, and everything is shut down.
No, you don't say.
You fucking go to Walmart.
Yeah.
And it is fucking bumping in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can smell everything. You can feel people breathing down your neck. So I was standing in line. Girl was right behind me. I was like, can you back up? Like, and you don't even, like, her mask is like here.
You should turn around and be like, I have a boyfriend.
Yeah. Dude, but it was the weirdest thing. Like, I haven't gone to Walmart, and I went, like the day before Christmas Eve, picked up a bike, and I'm not going back to Walmart until 2022.
So you need another bike.
Yeah, my son better not grow out of that bike.
Yeah, I know. Someone posted a picture. On Facebook, they have a bike group, 928 Bike Life.
Is it that big? Yeah,
yeah.
I've seen it.
And someone posted a picture, and I guess all the bikes at Walmart were gone.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know which one.
And it's crazy because I seen them gather on B and 20th.
Yeah.
That little liquor store.
Yeah, yeah.
Dude, it's pretty dope.
I know. I kind of want to get a bike. Just
But
to
you
be
live in
part
the
of it.
foothills.
Dude, the Foothills. I'm going to start my own bike group in the Foothills.
That'd be good. Bunch of old people just riding around.
Pedaling footies.
What time are you gonna start? Old people go to sleep early, dude. So you got to go like start about 3.
They go to bed early,
4.
but they wake up early as shit, though.
So I was thinking about early in the morning.
Yeah. Watch the sunset.
Dude, but you know what?
What?
They'd bring their freaking jugs of liquor with them.
Exactly.
Yeah, that seems like a good time. You're right.
He's like, I might move to the
Yeah,
Foothills now.
I might move there. My brother lives actually behind Walmart.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't even know you had a brother.
Yeah, I have a older brother. I'm the baby of the family.
You have an older brother?
Mm-hmm.
How many other are you?
Just me, my brother, and my sister. My sister's like in her 40s.
Oh.
Dude, I'm going to be 35 this year.
Wow.
Whoa.
You look like you're 34.
I know,
crazy.
Right? That's weird how that works. I found the magic pill.
Yeah, it's CrossFit.
No.
So,
Here we go.
I wanted to get into something.
Just get into it.
I know. And you know what's so funny? I was thinking about that today.
Just get into it.
So I have my little notebook that I write my notes for like all my guests. And I was like, there's all these questions. I'm like, I could have just asked them. Like, there's so many things I don't know about you that I've been wanting to ask you. But I'm like, I'm just going to save it. Like, I legit didn't want to ask you. That's why we don't talk much.
Because we're saving it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So first off.
So this is like our first date.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's almost like 90 Day Fiance. Like, we've known each other for like 90 days, and then we get married.
Okay.
And then I start asking you the real questions.
So where are we going on our honeymoon?
Bora Bora.
I'm down.
Yeah.
Okay. First question.
What?
Open the book. What do you want to know?
Oh, that's right. So, as everyone knows, or if you don't know, Steven is a proud owner of CrossFit Hidden Valley or Hidden Valley CrossFit.
CrossFit Hidden Valley.
CrossFit Hidden Valley.
Yeah. Hidden Valley Strength and Conditioning.
So there's so many questions and they're going through my head right now, and I'm fucking wired off coffee because I haven't ate anything. But like my teeth are jittery. I feel like a crackhead. I'm like shivering, but I'm not cold. But
Well,
okay,
you got the fan on.
Yeah, but I'm not cold. Dude, I'm legit shaking. Is that bad? So being a health coach, I haven't ate since I woke up. Okay. All I've had, and this is 4 shots of espresso.
All right.
It's an Americano.
Handle it.
Iced.
Only one, though?
That's one.
That's the first one?
Yeah.
It's not even... You took like a sip out of it.
Dude, have you had one of these?
Yeah, that's what Amber gets all the time.
Oh, dude.
She functions off of it.
I know.
Dude, it's not even gone. Like, if you would have said, like, halfway, okay, am I supposed to feel this way?
You want me to chug it in?
No. You're good.
All right.
Then
Anyway.
be all itchy and scratchy.
Yeah. Then I'm going to end up naked.
I mean, I'm cool with that.
You're so cool, dude.
We'll go like, what is it? Like a rep for rep, but with clothes. Like, I'll take my shoes off. You take your
like
shoes
strip
off.
poker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we're not playing poker, so we'll just like.
Have you ever played strip poker? Have you ever played any game where like you have to take your clothes off as things go?
No comment.
Oh. Oh, yeah, I forgot. He's a married man.
No
but
comment.
Steven's 34.
34. Get it right. I'm not 35. I'm okay with getting old, though. It's a blessing to get old.
Are you turning hair? Are your hair turning white yet?
Dude, I've had white hair since I was born.
You don't have any in your facial hair.
Yeah, dude, like right here. I'm okay with getting gray.
Me too. I want to be white.
Dude, I'm down.
I'm not bleaching it. I'm not
Silver
changing
fox.
it. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. My wife's pretty mad about that.
Why?
She says I'm getting better looking as I get older.
Oh.
You need to have her on here. She's a way better guest than me.
I
And you
would
guys
love
have
to.
the exact same probably personality, which is scary.
No, I did. When the first time I met your wife, I was like, man, I told Sarah, I was like, she's cooler than Steven.
Yeah, she is.
And like, just, I don't know, the way, but then the way she is, then I see how you are. And it's like me and Saida.
Yin and yang.
Yeah. Like she like you calm her down probably. And then like,
I give her
she
the
probably,
look.
yeah.
A look. But my kids are the same way, though.
Yeah, your kids are.
Aiden and Evan are the same way. Aiden's like me, and Evan is buck wild like Amber.
Yeah. Definitely.
It's not buck wild, like not buck wild. Like
Girls gone wild.
Amber. Not like I'm gonna get on the table and strip. Like he's gonna say and it be kind of inappropriate in your face.
Yeah.
Funny.
I think one time at a party, I heard him like yell across, like, "Mom, I gotta poop."
Probably. Yeah, it was probably him. And Aiden's like, "Hey, Dad. Hey, Mom."
Yeah.
Hey. You know, but he has that like this like.
I never realized that though.
Yeah, he's super chill. Okay.
But
yeah. Yeah, go back to your health question.
Yeah,
Sorry.
we get it, dude. You're happily married and you have beautiful kids. We get it, all right? No,
we went from strip poker to that and then back to this.
That's what I was going to say. So with strip poker, I always get mad because, like the girls always want to take, like, the whack shit off. Like, shoes and then socks.
They're trying to, like, avoid getting naked.
Yeah.
But it was their idea. They wanted to play.
Exactly.
Let's play strip poker.
And that's another thing, too, that I was thinking about the other day. Like, if I send a naked picture to Saida, I only have one thing.
Yeah, you got much to work with.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
I ain't going to send her no butt picture. Like, who wants to see my butt? You know what I'm saying?
Hey.
But then, like, when it comes to the
people, man.
Yeah, you never know.
Yeah.
But when it comes to, like, girls sending pictures, they could start with a bunch of stuff. They could start with, like...
think about it, dude. I mean, if girls are extremely entrepreneurs right now with OnlyFans.
Guys can do it, too, though.
Guys can, but let's be honest. Girls make bang on OnlyFans. Do they get, like, a W-2 or a W-9? How's that work? Is it a contractor?
I think
Do you have your own LLC? How does this work?
I don't know.
It's a legitimate question going into 2021 when you do your taxes.
I'll do research for you.
Because, I mean, that money is going somewhere. It's not cash.
Yeah.
So the IRS is going to be like, hey, you made $100,000 on OnlyFans. Give me 50% of that. They're going to be like, oh, fuck. Now I got to show more ass.
But see, I'm probably going to have to bleep that out because it's new. OnlyFans is a new thing. So maybe they haven't figured all the schematics properly out yet.
OnlyFans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So maybe they're just like, look, just make your money and shut up. But now you just brought up a good point, and now someone's going to hear this, and they're going to be like, yeah, wait, what the hell? How come they don't get taxed? And then they're going to get taxed, and I'm going to get shut down.
Why?
Because we just fucking...
We snitched on people?
Yeah.
Hey, man, I'm a businessman. I'm just trying to keep shit fair.
Fair enough.
I know how this works. It's cool.
I heard businessmen are crooked.
I'm not like a car salesman.
Yeah, you're not a car salesman.
But no, I'm not saying car salesmen are crooked.
Whoa, dude.
Car salesman.
Whoa, okay.
Whoa.
I have an uncle.
Backtrack.
He's a car salesman.
But to go with the OnlyFans thing, right? Jer had a good idea along with Sal. And you know Sal. Do you know Sal?
Yeah.
You know Sal. Sal's handsome man.
Love that dude.
He was talking about bulges only. Like just bulges. And Jer's our photographer / filmmaker. And so is Eric. But, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Would you be down? Just a bunch of bulges?
So I would be down. I'll be down for anything.
Yeah.
But like
a page for
it's
just
not
bulges.
gonna make as much.
I'll make this a poll question.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'm just saying.
For the girls or guys, if you like to see a
Exactly.
bulges only page.
Yeah.
Just bulges.
Like,
If you don't know what a bulge is, then
okay, so would a man like a bulge be similar to like a girl's camel toe showing
Yeah.
through her sweats?
yeah. So gray sweat season for guys.
Hmm.
Gray sweats.
Yeah, I'm down.
Yeah. And then Jared's like, oh, we could post a picture, you know, you guys wear fucking spandex and have your gun holster next to you. I'm like,
Cocks and Glocks.
that's exactly what he said. Cocks and Glocks.
Oh, that's good.
Fucking trademark that shit.
Yeah, dude, don't fucking steal
Don't
that.
steal that shit. But yeah, he was talking about that, and I was like, it was Sal's idea. Sal's single, ready to mingle. If you know who Sal is, he's a pretty handsome dude.
Yeah, I'm in a relationship, but the minute Sida starts seeing those checks rolling in, she'll be like,
All
I'm down. I'll take your
Yeah.
picture.
As soon as you start buying her like a Range Rover and all that stuff, she'll be like, ah, cool.
My bulge is popping. That's another thing. Does it have to be hard?
Depends how loaded you are.
Okay, I'm not going to be hard then. Because I'm a grower, not a shower. Well, according to Eric, I have a fat cock.
So Eric probably measures his against yours, and he's probably yours is bigger than his.
I don't know about that.
Probably.
But did you, I don't know.
Eric's got a little ween.
You don't listen to this podcast. So when I had Eric on, he was saying, he's like, dude, did I ever tell you that I saw your dick? And I was like, what? No. And he's like, and I told everyone. I was like, no. And
I
he's
saw that part.
Yeah. I was like, what the fuck? You're just putting my business out there like that?
Hey, but he can.
Yeah.
He's family.
It'd work if I was single, though.
Yeah, it would. I mean,
Advertising for me?
yeah.
Co-signing for me?
George's got a big dick.
Yeah. Just in case anyone wants to know.
Everybody wants to know.
I'm like, Eric, stop, dude.
Yeah.
It's not that big.
It's not that big.
Yeah. Hold on, real quick. And I forgot what I was going to say. Dude, this fucking coffee's got me wired.
And you haven't even finished it yet.
Do you want me to finish it?
No, I don't.
Okay.
Because you're already wired. I'm going to fucking bounce off the walls.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Start scratching yourself and shit.
Growing up, were you like a fat kid?
Yes.
Oh, you were?
I was.
I was hoping you were
I
going
was
to say.
chubby. We
Oh.
shopped in the husky section.
I always thought huskies, like husky the size was funny.
It is.
Medium.
So we'd go to like Mervin's because obviously being in Yuma I lived in Santa Maria too. Mervin's and Sears and shit, you know.
Wait, what?
It was before Target was popping.
Target.
Target.
What's husky? Like, what does that
It's
even
like
mean?
between fat and skinny. You're like chubby, husky.
That's so weird. I never
Yeah.
understood
So
that.
my mom would buy, I need to go buy you pants. I was little, you know.
Mhm.
Okay. Now I just see her grab the husky size. Like, damn.
Are they the ones where like the waist is big, but like they're always high waters?
Kinda, yeah.
Yeah, okay. They
Yeah,
don't-
my mom made me look cool though. She made sure we were clean.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was not like super heavy, but I was not healthy.
Oh, okay.
That's for sure.
So when did this whole fitness journey for you start?
2007.
How old were you?
I was 22, 23.
Were you a heavy drinker before? Like big into stuff like that? or-
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Not like
Like an unhealthy, like,
define heavy drinker. Like alcoholic?
I guess. I don't like to use that word.
Yuma standards?
Well, Yuma standards.
Like we'd go out to like Green Door and Max and then
Okay, not like that. That's
yeah.
just partying. I'm talking like just drinking.
Uh,
Like, were you drinking every weekend?
So yeah,
Monday
I
Night
was
Football,
young.
stuff like
Yeah,
that?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So you had to change your whole lifestyle.
Well, there's a few reasons why. So we had barely had Aiden, so I was a young dad.
Okay.
So that was one reason. And then going into that, Aiden started developing epilepsy. So he started getting really bad seizures when he was like 10 months. So then that was like, it kind of clicked like, all right, if I need to care for this little child human being,
I have to be healthy myself.
I have to be somewhat responsible for myself too, to be able to,
Yeah.
help him out as he
Yeah.
grows. And that's why Amber became a nurse too,
Oh wow.
to like educate herself to be able to help our son when
Mhm.
needed. So with that, and kind of pushed her to be a nurse and got her into the direction. She bartended for like 10, 11 years.
Yeah, I can see Amber being a bartender.
Oh yeah, she's
Definitely
really
not
good at
working
it.
in a hospital.
Yeah, she's crazy. So yeah, so she was going to school for that, and she was going for bartending at the same time. And then I just got into working out. Like I wasn't like I'm gonna do a certain thing.
Mm-hmm.
Literally just went to the gym, started kind of eating healthy, monitor what I ate a little bit more. Wasn't drinking as much.
What gym were you going to?
I think at the time I was going to Snap Fitness
Oh, okay.
because it was by my house,
Mm-hmm.
24/7. I'd be at the gym at 1 in the morning sometimes.
Oh, okay.
Because Amber would get off like at 11 or so, and I'd be like, all right, I'm gonna go to the gym.
And so when you started out, like, did you kind of know about weightlifting? Was it just going off YouTube?
No, I was just
Did you have like a trainer or something?
no, just kind of researched my own
Did
shit.
your own shit?
Yeah, I just did that. I did a lot of plyometrics. I really wasn't into
What's
like
that?
like fast pace, you know.
So CrossFit. You were doing CrossFit before CrossFit
No,
was cool.
no, because I wasn't lifting weights. I was just doing a lot of body weight stuff, but like in place. I wasn't doing like pull ups and
Like
stuff
prison
like that.
workouts?
Yeah, essentially.
Doing burpees in the yard?
I mean, if I had tried to move my body right, so
Why go to the gym then? Why did you just do that at home?
because I didn't have this. Like I can't work. Dude, there's something about me working at home. I just can't.
Come on, Steven. You got to watch what you say.
I cannot work out at home.
What if the gyms get closed again? What are you going to go back and tell people, hey, go work out at home when you don't even
move
like to
some of
do
my
it?
gym stuff to my house.
You're
It's
such
a little
fucking
different
cheater,
now.
dude.
It's a little different.
Not
now.
everyone's got that.
We'll get to that quarantine workout.
All right.
So, yeah, no, I went there. Well, I would use some shoulder machines and stuff like that I didn't have access to. But then, like with the Bosu balls and the balance balls and stuff like that, I'd get on the elliptical and treadmill and do all these other things. But I would run to the gym sometimes too.
Oh, okay.
Like I'd run to the gym I'd have to run back home.
That sucks, huh?
Yeah, it was horrible.
Amber, come pick me up.
Yeah, it's okay. Pick me up.
You ran there, you can run back home. You can
Yeah.
run back home.
So I would do that. What else? But that's pretty much all I did. I really didn't lift any weights until I started doing CrossFit.
And so when you went to the gym, were you going mainly to be healthy or did you want to like be shredded? Like, did you want to look good
Healthy
or you just...
more or less?
Because the workouts, it sounds like you just wanted to be healthy.
Yeah, because I mean, at that point, I realized like, damn, I was becoming pretty unhealthy and slobby and stuff like that. You like that, huh?
Yeah.
Fat slob, and I was just like,
Well, dude.
you just feel it, you know, and being a new dad and then like lack of sleep and all that stuff like kind of catches up to you too. So, you know, I just kind of just wanted to move a little bit better. I don't think I've ever really got into it to kind of look a certain way. Maybe eventually I did, but it wasn't really the main goal because I always understood like that's the goal if you're doing it already. You know what I mean? So I was just doing that for a while. I went there for a while, and then I didn't get into CrossFit till I was in 2013. Yeah, 2013.
2013.
Yeah, so between 2008 2013, I would just like work out on my own here and there at Snap, and then Aiden got bigger, so then, you know, me and Amber started being able to live a little bit freer because we could go out more. So we started, you know, going out more, and then tapered back again, and then I started CrossFit, and then Amber got pregnant with our second kid, and then never looked back.
So what got you into CrossFit then? Like, was someone doing like
Here's
a
story. Here's a story.
Okay.
So Amber
Yeah.
had always said, let's do CrossFit. I was like, nah, that shit's whack.
Okay.
Yeah, that shit is whack. I was that dude. Yeah, 100%. I was like, this is stupid. I could do that shit on my own. All the, you know, and it was still really new, and it looked super like, that doesn't look cool.
Awkward.
Or safe.
Yeah.
So one day
Or safe.
or safe. I was watching ESPN, and the CrossFit Games was on, and it was the girls like doing the workouts. So I played football in high school, and I remember doing cleans and hang cleans and power cleans, and I saw the girls like cleaning, right? I was like, damn, that looks, I remember doing that. That looks, I had fun doing that. So, and I saw these girls, and I was like, damn, these girls are pretty strong, and they're doing like some, all right, cool, like pull-ups and like this weird stuff that I've seen but never put together.
Like
So
the kipping pull-up?
Yeah. No, they weren't doing kipping pull-ups. They
That
were doing
shit's weird
strict
to
at
me.
that time. They were doing strict, and they were doing like clean ladder where they were going lightest to heaviest, and then having to do some pull-up variations. And they did some other stuff, rope climbs and stuff. But I was like, damn, that shit looks cool. And I was like, man, these girls look strong, and I'm over here can't even squat right now. I haven't even touched a squat. I haven't been able to do nothing. So I was like, okay, I had to like kind of reevaluate a little bit, but I still wasn't like, oh, I'm gonna go try a CrossFit gym, because I didn't think there was any of that anywhere. Like I was like, oh, whatever. So I still go to my gym, and then one of my buddy Steven Courier, he goes, hey man, come to the gym with me. I'm like, oh, well, I go to this gym. He's like, well, I go to this gym. It's a CrossFit gym. I was like, all right. So I went, and then
Here in town?
yeah, here in town.
Do you want to say the name or no?
Yeah, it was Emancipation.
Is that even still a thing?
No.
Oh, okay.
They're no longer around. But I got my first introduction to CrossFit there, and never looked back. One reason why is because that shit sucked, man. It was like the kick in the ass that you needed that was different, and then you have all these dudes and all these girls like like just outperforming. You're like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And I thought I was working out.
Yeah.
I did like a Tough Mudder, a couple Tough Mudders, and I thought I was pretty good in shape.
Boston Marathon.
Nah, hell no. Yeah, I was never a runner. But yeah, and then that just kind of like sparked my interest a little bit more.
So you did it one time and you're like, I like this?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
That's weird.
But I think because it was hard. And I have a tendency.
You like hard things?
Yeah.
Come on.
When things are hard like that and challenging, it elevates you a little bit more, right? It elevates you to want to do better. Whether, you
like a challenge.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Especially when you're kind of living it, floating around too, because it's something new. Yeah. Right. So that kind of got me into that. And at that time, I was still working at Zoomies too.
That's right. You did work at Zoomies
for like 6 years.
Damn. Weren't you like a manager or something?
I was the store manager.
Damn.
Yeah, I floated around between Yuma store and then I would float around in El Centro, and it was a good experience.
That is dope though.
Like I learned a lot of what I do now working there. Like I never traded any of that for anything. It was super fun working there.
That's cool.
But I got to a point where I was like, okay, I want to be my own boss. Mm-hmm. So
you want to be a CEO of Zoomies?
I want to be. Yeah, I don't want to make people money. I want to make my own money.
There you go.
Right. Yeah. But I loved working there. Like I met a lot of my good friends, a lot of people that I never thought I'd meet. Mm-hmm. Especially like being into skateboarding, you meet fucking your heroes growing up skating.
Well, yeah, and then that's a cool thing too. I always wanted to work at Zoomies because I just like the
vibe.
The vibe, yeah. Like I hate to use that word, but
the vibe,
yeah. But like the vibe.
Wait, why do you hate that word?
It just, I don't know. It's like because people used it to like, I don't like your vibes. Like,
whoa, bro.
Yeah, whoa. You're bringing
down the vibe right now.
You're radiating some bad vibes.
Okay, I get you.
And it's hurting my soul.
Okay.
But yeah, so but yeah, I like to go in there and like it was just like a bunch of skater kids like, yo, what's up, bro? Like, can I help you guys look for anything? And like I was like, man, I want to work here. But like I think Eric told me that he applied and that like he didn't like meet the standard as far as like the upbeat that they wanted, like that they were looking for.
So yeah, so
were you working there when he applied?
I don't remember. Maybe.
Oh, okay. I don't know when this was.
I need to ask him.
Yeah.
What year
when he comes?
I'll look up his application.
Go through his files.
So it's weird. So it's corporate because at the end of the day, like running a business is a business, right? Yeah. Even like, unfortunately, like in skate, like the skate shop has a certain like we had Border Town growing up. Yeah. Like I had Border Town growing up. Too. Yeah, and then it's no longer around, right? Unfortunately, but at a point you need to be about making some money, right? And certain things make money. That corporate structure, they knew what they were doing or they know what they're doing. They're still around, obviously.
Yeah.
And they had certain things in place to help, kids because, we hired kids like 16, 17-year-old kids.
Yeah, there was younger people.
Right, to try to get them experience while being in a cool atmosphere as well, right? And there's a certain, I don't say criteria because I mean Zoomies gets a lot of slack too, like trying too much to fit an image because it's skate, it's snow, it's surf, it's a lifestyle, right? But there's all these lifestyles in there mixed in one, and then here in Yuma it's like motocross and all these things mixed into one, right?
Yeah.
And then what are you, a skate shop? And then then like streetwear got really popular, so like kids were wearing Hundreds and the Diamond Co. and Obey and all these other brands. So then it became like a big old streetwear thing versus more skating. This is like it had to like grow with the trend.
Yeah,
because it has to be about making money, right?
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, it's still kind of a skate shop because they sell boards and they make money selling skateboards. But the thing about it is you have to be able to create an experience while being there.
Yeah.
Right. And some kids, although they love to skateboard and they skate, they don't have that.
What's up, bro?
Personality.
Yeah.
They have to have a personality, right?
It's also annoying though. Like I always dreaded going in there.
Super annoying.
Yeah, because I was like, because that's not a store you can go if you don't have money. Because
if you're just looking, expensive.
Well, not only that, but if you're looking around, like you're constantly, oh, can I help you find anything? Just let me know, dude. I'll be over here. And then it's like, dude, I'm just looking.
But if you have a 15-year-old, 16-year-old kid, you're like, hey, man, you're gonna get commission for every $100 you sell.
Oh, I didn't know that's how it worked.
Yeah. So they're like, fuck, I need to try to sell. I need to make money, right?
So it helps when they ask you, did anyone help you today?
Yeah. Sometimes, right? But when I worked there, I made sure like my employees weren't being. They're being genuine.
Yeah.
People, we're not there, take people's money for something they don't want.
Yeah.
And it happens. But
Yeah,
that's everywhere, you know?
Yeah. I don't mean to talk shit about Zoomies, but now, like, they're all fuck boys and fuck girls there.
I haven't been in there in so long, dude.
Well, I had to go when I broke your little nephew's skateboard. So I went to
fucked up, dude.
I know, dude. Hey, but I bought him a board though, dude.
Yeah, you did.
And you know what? That always happens to me. Like the
You break boards?
No, like so I break stuff, and I don't even mean to. Like so, well, last time I was drunk, but when we had Friendsgiving, I dropped one of Sandy's little like
elephants.
Few of them from like they're like
yeah, and those are like her. Isn't that like her?
They were from like fucking a different country. I felt so bad, but I still feel bad to this day. But so I did that, and then at the funeral. Yeah, it doesn't even make sense. Yeah, at a funeral, we were skating in the parking lot, like some hoodlums.
My nephew, yeah.
And I broke his board.
Yeah.
And but no, anyways, yeah. So I went to Zoomies and like
They're all fuck.
they're all fuck boys. Like they're I don't even think they're skaters.
Dude, I haven't been there in so long.
They all have like the one kid had like nice hair and he was wearing like fucking like white Vans and like just a full denim outfit.
Oh shit.
Like a coat. Yeah, and I'm just like.
I used to go back and then when I skate and like, okay, these guys know what they're doing, and then now I see like.
Yeah, that's how I feel.
People wear like a DGK shirt and then like Jordan ones, like. You know?
That's how I felt.
But
like
Jordans are in, aren't they?
yeah, but not to skate though.
Skate, you know?
Like-
Hey,
No, actually, my bad.
I could pull up.
My
some-
bad, yeah.
Tony Hawk, dude.
Dude,
No.
there's some dudes right now that
Yeah.
are ripping and they just skate in like Air Force Ones
Or like
10s.
Travis Scott's and shit.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
will hard.
I don't get that.
No, but I'm saying like back in the day, that wasn't a thing.
Yeah.
Now dudes are skating whatever.
Yeah, but even like so now like yeah, when I went to the store, I was like, dude, any of these guys even know how to put a board together? Like that's how I felt.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just weird. I'm just like, Zoomies is fucking up. And
Yeah.
it's gotten to the point where I sometimes like I was like, where am I gonna find a board? Like, where do people buy boards now? Then
Isn't there
I
a
was like,
skate
Zoomies.
shop downtown?
yeah, I've never been, but I want to go.
Mother skate shop.
Yeah,
Oh, okay. Yeah, I've never been there.
I
I don't
wanna
even
go.
know where it's at. We should go there.
yeah. After this, we'll go. We'll go have lunch together.
Maybe.
Just kidding.
Maybe after this.
Yeah, I
Um,
probably won't see you again for like another 100 years.
I mean, you live out here, and I live way on the other side too.
You do. That's why the last time you invited us over, I was like, oh, I was like, we gotta go.
But if you
all the
take
way
County
over.
14, it's like 10 minutes.
Oh, okay.
It's just a straight shot.
Yeah, okay. Well, yeah.
Now you know.
Now I know.
Now I know.
Now we'll go.
Because it's 10 minutes from your house, 10 minutes from my house.
I'm waiting for you to get the axe throwing.
Oh,
in
yeah,
your back.
yeah. We need to talk about that.
Yeah.
I got to get some waivers.
I don't think you need
Yeah, I'm
waivers.
just
It's at your house.
I mean, you might get a Karen come by and...
You live in the middle of fucking nowhere.
I know, but
There ain't
like,
no
what if you
Karens.
invite a friend and...
Oh,
and like
yeah.
if your friend brings a friend and their friend is like...
White.
No, they're not going to be white. It's just be...
Let's be honest, dude.
They could just be a certain person.
Let's be
that-
honest.
That
Dude.
just
Ain't no Mexicans out there like, hey, go get those kids. They're throwing axes. Like, they're going to be like, come on, I want to do it too. It's
Yeah.
only white people.
Never met a Mexican that's like, hey, don't do that.
Yeah, exactly.
My mom.
Yeah, but like,
She's like high strung and no, don't do that. No, she's like, Mom, I gotta chill, Mom.
but you're still
Calm
going to
down."
do it though.
Oh yeah.
She's not a Karen.
Yeah. Nah, she's not.
She's
She
like,
don't
just be
complain.
careful.
Yeah. She doesn't complain. But yeah, I worked at Zoomies, so that was an interesting part of my life. I met a lot of people. It was cool. That was cool. I met a lot of pro skaters that
You met pro skaters?
mark off my. Oh yeah. dude.
How?
They
They just came to the store or what?
No, Zoomies would have like regional events for their employees.
Oh, shit.
And managers and stuff. You meet a lot of people. People
That's
that
dope.
own companies. So I met like a lot of my skate legend hero type people.
Damn. That's
It was
awesome.
dope, huh?
Any names?
Jamie Thomas. I met Rodney Mullen, Daylon
Oh.
Song. I met Pharrell one time too.
Yeah?
Yeah, because
I
he
love it.
performed at one of our events, and that was cool. Snoop Dogg too, but it's cool, man, to like kind of just meet all those people.
Yeah, of course. No, I haven't hung them up, but in my closet, I have like, I for like a month, I was on this thing where I wanted to buy like boards that I always wanted when I was younger.
Sick.
And so I have an old school like the Tony Hawk board.
Oh, yeah.
But it's the his old
Yeah, the
style.
old shape.
And then I have like 2 band boards that are signed. I have a
Remember
hook.
when Band was super popular?
You know what's so funny? Yeah, I mean, yeah,
I can picture you being all about that.
me
shit.
and Eric were huge fans.
Yeah.
I still am today. Like, I was just listening to a podcast. There's another podcast, like a skate podcast.
What's it called?
9
The 9 Club?
the 9
Or is that what it's called?
9.5 or 9 something. The 9. I don't fucking know.
Yeah, I know which one you're talking about.
But yeah, and they had Bam on a few times, and I was listening to it, and it's just crazy to like, because obviously, and it's cool because they ask him all the questions that I'd want to ask, you know, like
Yeah.
on Viva La Bam, like how'd you guys get this to happen? And it's crazy because you hear all the stuff that like they got paid a lot of money.
yeah, he had a purple Lambo.
Yeah, but he was saying like they would for each episode they'd get like $200,000. Yeah, like
Each of them?
no, that was to like okay, like come up with an episode. and this is the money for it. So they would just have like tons of money, and they would just like didn't know what to do with it. So that's why they were like doing crazy shit and like
build shit,
yeah, and crack and blow it up. And then there was like the episode where he gave all his friends like $100 to go into a mall and just spend it like stupidly.
Oh yeah,
like just stuff like that. And I was like, God,
$200,000
an episode, and that's just to like that's to fund like their episode, and then they still get paid,
and then they still get paid on top of that. Fuck,
he was making a lot of money, and then like he even said it. He was kind of like a sellout because they would like he did a right guard commercial, and then everyone was like, oh, he's a sellout. That. And then he's like, well, yeah, I fucking sold out. He's like, dude, like they paid me. I think they paid him like 100-some thousand for like a 1-day shoot to do that commercial. He's like, of course, who was not gonna do it? Like, yeah, and he was.
See, I don't get why people call people sellout. Like,
isn't that the goal?
Let's be real.
Isn't that the goal to make a bunch of money?
If you're gonna make $100,000 in 1 day,
why? Yeah.
To skate in a video and say like a line, maybe.
Yeah.
You're gonna say no.
Yeah.
You feed your family with that.
Dude, it doesn't. I don't know. I don't get it.
Like, you feed your family with that.
Yeah.
Like, in terms of like, in my position, like I have kids, I got bills. I'm like, dude, that would change my life.
Yeah, exactly.
In a heartbeat.
I don't know. I think people are just hating.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Because they haven't had the opportunity to sell it. Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah. They're not Tekashi 6ix9ine.
No.
Well, that's a different type of sellout.
That's who I should be. I should be the 6ix9ine of podcasting.
But how would you make how would you make that happen?
I would just talk shit about other podcasts. Anytime, yeah. No, I don't think that's.
See that?
I could leave that part
Have you seen that clip where Pharrell says like he would snitch if he had to?
A lot of people are saying it now.
Well, but he made a good point though, because he's like, I'm not a gangster. I'm a normal person. Like,
yeah.
I don't live by those rules and da 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 da. Like, you know, like
Yeah. Well, I saw the 6ix9ine documentary, and
you did?
Yeah, it's on Hulu.
How is it?
I love 6ix9ine. I'm a fan.
Okay, why?
I like his music. I like
what?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, him just yelling in the freaking microphone.
But see, it's like DMX.
Nah, but DMX has flow though.
No, if you can like understand him,
dude, he can. Dude,
that's all you hear.
He can go off the dome though.
Yeah, but anyways,
like as an MC rapper, he has.
Yeah, I don't know, but like I just like 6ix9ine's music is just, to me, like I don't need to hear, like I'm not one to listen to music to hear the lyrics. You know what I'm saying? Like when I go run, I'm not like, damn, that was a
with
sick
you on
bar.
that. Okay, I get it.
Like as long as it sounds good in my head and it's getting me pumped, then I fucking love it.
I just don't like the shouting, the way that he shouts in there. But the other thing is like you can't. He got where he got because he was just
out there,
just capping on everybody.
Yeah, dude, I think that's cool.
Why?
Because like,
I mean, there's a limit. I think it's cool too to a certain point, but there's a limit.
I don't know.
He never stopped.
He went off the deep end. But then also he's portraying someone he's not though too, the whole entire time.
He's fronting.
Yeah, no,
he was not a gangster.
He wasn't, but he was like in that life. Like he did grow up pretty fucked up, and like, but he wasn't. Yeah, he wasn't like repping and shit.
He wasn't no blood, no crib, no.
But he hung out with them.
Yeah, and look what happened. He snitched them all out.
Yeah.
But he also made a good point on the documentary. He was like, yo, like he's like, I wasn't trying to be friends with him. I was just using him as like an image for like my music. And he's like, all those guys, like when I went to prison, they tried hooking up with my wife. Like they did all this fucked up shit to me. He's like, why am I?
Because he used them, so they're gonna use him.
I know. So that's why he's.
But he's playing with big boys. Like they're playing with, like he's playing with big boys that are living by street rules that have been like that for years.
Yeah.
You can't just jump in on that and expect to use people to get credibility.
I don't know.
He didn't put in the work.
Yeah, I don't know.
His work has been, I mean, you know what I mean? He's not like, what other rappers of Blood or Crib? Like, he's not Snoop.
The Game.
He's not YG or The
YG,
Game, right?
Yeah.
You know, he's not like those guys.
Those guys are scary.
What if he called that YG? He would have died already.
He did. He called them all out. He called out The Game. He called out 50 Cent.
But here's the thing though, he called 50 and 50 tried to like have his back at a certain point. And then he like told. Yeah.
I don't understand any of the whole rap stuff.
I mean, a lot of it probably is image and makes money and it's entertainment at the same time.
It is, of course.
But you know, like the real ones. I mean, I'm not a thug. Obviously, I don't know the rules, but I mean, like I know when he started clowning like The Game and YG, like they gave him attention, but then they backed off because you can only give a clown so much attention, then you become part of the circus.
Exactly.
You know, so they kind of backed off because they were like, nah, it ain't even worth it because it's not gonna end good for him.
I forget that you're huge into like music, like hip hop and stuff.
I like lots of music. Yeah.
Nipsey's dead. Not like that. I don't mean a disrespectful way. Chill.
Wait a minute.
Chill.
I like Nipsey.
Yeah,
Nipsey Hussle's dope.
Yeah. But all right, back to the real that everyone's fucking dying to hear.
No one's dying to hear anything.
So when they are, dude. You have no idea how many people are like, yo, you need to get Steven. I was like, I'm trying, but I can't afford him right now.
Where's my contract?
Yeah.
You were talking about the journey to this CrossFit business.
Oh yeah.
You
So
stopped at the Zoomies thing.
okay. So coming from Zoomies, how come you didn't want to how come you didn't want to create your own skate shop?
It's a lot of money. I tried. I put a business plan together for that.
Yeah, and what? CrossFit's not a lot of money? Like I know that.
mean, it's apples and oranges. You're comparing two different things. So
You can still compare.
I'll give you an example, right? So when you own a store, you have all this merch. You got to have the money to put up for the merch. So like say you want to have Nike in your store.
Mm-hmm.
You have to have at least X amount of dollars in the bank to even get a contract to sell Nike.
So it has to be established before you can even do stuff like that.
And yeah, and there's the other thing. You have to, and then even they're not gonna just let you sell any shoe either. They're gonna tell you can sell this shoe only, and then we'll see about you selling the SB line.
Oh.
Right? Because it took Zoomies so long to get Nike SB. Like the Janowski, right? You're wearing the Nijas. He's wearing the Janowskis, right? The SBs.
Do you mean Janikowski?
Janikowski, whatever.
Oh, okay. I was like, what are you saying?
It's like a newer style. They're called like the checks. I don't know.
Right. So like it took Zoomies forever to even get those type of shoes.
To be able to sell those.
We were selling Nikes, but we weren't selling those.
What Nikes were you selling then?
Just like some fucking Nikes. They just had a Nike online. I don't even remember what what it was.
That's weird.
But you have to prove yourself to Nike in order to even sell Nike.
Yeah.
That's how it is. So like think about like I got to come up with shit 100, 200 grand to even open a skate shop, because you're not only just going to sell Nike, you got to sell Ruka, you got to sell DC at the moment. You know, DC is DC. At the time I was, it
was huge.
It's still huge, and then the board companies and the T-shirts and all, that's a lot of money. And then on top of that, you have payroll, insurance, a building, and there's a lot that goes into just creating a shop. There's a lot of money that has to be flown in it. I had a plan together a couple times and had a couple meetings with certain people that own their own stores out of town, and it was just like I didn't want to at that point. I was just like, man, this is not that there was a lot of work. I just didn't see that's what I wanted to do. Yeah, I totally forgot about that part of my life. Honestly,
you're welcome.
I totally blocked that out of my life.
You should have been like, there was a reason for it, but
like I just didn't. But at that moment, I was playing around with that, right? And I had a plan, and I was doing all these things to try to figure out how to make it work, and it was just. It's a lot of money, a lot more money than I had at that time, and then that I could come up with, and things just didn't work out. Would I do it now? Maybe in the near future, if it pops up and I can have knowing the knowledge I know now, I could probably maybe make it happen, because I think Yuma needs a good local skate shop.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. And it needs right people to run it, right? The right vibe.
Oh.
I'm gonna bleep that out.
The right advice for newbies.
Yeah, and then you got to be, Yuma's a community, a great community. They have your back if you have their back, right?
Yeah.
And that's the way Yuma is. I love living in Yuma. Like that's one of the things. Like growing up too is like fuck Yuma, I want to move. And I come from California, and I don't ever tell people that I'm from California. You're from Yuma? I was like, well,
wait,
yeah, sure.
So you're not born and raised here?
I was born in Salinas, and I was raised in Santa Maria. And in Yuma. So my dad would travel back and forth. We lived partly over there, partly over here. So Santa Maria is Central Coast. It's like 15 minutes away from Pismo Beach, maybe.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that's where my roots are, and I grew up there, and then we would migrate here back and forth, and it was like, I forgot, I was like maybe 4th or 5th grade when we moved here. So we would live here full time, but during the summer we would live in Salinas.
Oh, okay.
When my dad was working over there. So like 3 months we'd spend in Salinas, or 2.5 months, whatever, and then live in Yuma.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so.
That's kind of like me.
Yeah.
I was born here, but then like I was like back and forth because my dad worked for the railroad, so we just traveled a lot in California.
Yeah, so, but I like Yuma, dude.
I do too, and see, that's what I hated. I think everyone's like that. Everyone that's from Yuma is like, fuck Yuma, like I'm gonna move to Phoenix or San Diego or wherever. But like, I think when I moved away, when I was in the military for so long, I think just being gone for so long made me miss the small town and miss like the people. Like I would always get homesick when I'd see like people's stories and they'd be at Mr. G's or Village Inn.
Yeah.
And like I'm like, damn, dude, like I really miss Yuma. So people always think I'm crazy because I decided to move back here, but I like it here. Like I legit,
dude, and we're in the middle between Phoenix and San Diego.
Exactly.
Like we can. There's people that live in Yuma, they work in San Diego, or the other way around.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I don't know. It's just what it is. So like, owning a business in Yuma is awesome. Yeah. I think, and I think Yuma needs a good skate shop, and hopefully the one downtown can make that happen. If not, and if it's in my cars, maybe, I don't know. My wife's probably gonna kill me if she hears this, because she's like, "What else could you want to do?" You know, because she knows me. I like to stay busy sometimes, but we'll see. But I totally forgot about that part of my life. But it's a lot of money, man, to throw on the table and to see it. You got to be in it for the long run, you know, because 1 to 3 years, and you got your 5 years, and then where you want to be in 10 years, right? And here I am, year 5 of the gym, you know, and it has not been easy one bit at all. So at that time I was doing CrossFit, and I was working for my dad. He started his own business. I was working for him for a little bit because I had quit Zoomies when my son Evan was born.
So the whole entrepreneur like mindset kind of like runs in the family, huh?
In a sense, yeah. Because I have other uncle. One of my dad's brothers is my uncle. He owns his own business too, and they all do ag, so it's all ag based. You know, okay. They all do their thing with that.
My dad are like the next new Trump family.
Nah, is that a good thing or a bad thing?
Money wise, it's a great thing.
Which way are you going? Just kidding.
Money wise, it's a great thing.
Hey, some people like it. You should get Sal. He'll talk about that. That's funny, dude. It's funny.
I'm trying to get someone that's into conspiracies. I'm not really
Sal.
into. Oh, really?
Yeah. All political right. or what's his name? Tony Rico. He'll jump into.
I need to get someone on here because I think they're interesting to me. I don't really believe in them.
They send me shit all day on conspiracies, especially revolving around the political thing. They send me all this shit,
dude. Okay, I'm right.
Like I got one sent to me today about fake snow in Texas.
How the fuck,
dude? And then he sent me, and then there's all these things that pop up about China having like.
That is true though. China does control their weather. Oh no, is it China?
Yeah.
Because they can make it rain.
Yeah. I make it rain too.
Go ahead, do this, and then I'll Photoshop money coming
Fucking money.
I can't do that yet. I don't have that.
It should.
I don't have that.
Maybe Jared do it.
Yeah, I don't have those capabilities.
Yeah,
yet.
Jared could probably do it.
No, I'm trying to go from the ground up.
Okay.
Yeah,
I respect that.
You see what you get.
Respect.
Yeah.
Cool.
Like this is how it started and this is how it's going type thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I mean, yeah.
Yeah, just like you.
How that feels.
Yeah, I'm gonna have so many. I'm gonna have fucking
all angles.
It's gonna be hot in here because there's so many lights. You're gonna have to wear sunglasses on the show.
All right.
Because your future's bright, young one.
I see what you did there. I see what you
sunglasses. But oh no, I was gonna say it's so funny. Back to the conspiracy thing. I saw this shit on Instagram or Facebook. It was a video, and this guy was trying to prove that the Earth's flat. Have you seen it?
The rocket one?
No. So he no. I just seen that one too. He has this thing where he has a camera. Then he has 2 boards like 6 feet apart, and they have holes in them. One's on one side, one's on like another end. And he's like, I'm gonna prove the Earth is flat because if the Earth is flat, then I'll be able to see through like both holes perfectly. Okay. And at the end, he had a guy with a glass or something holding it. And so as he's recording, the guy's at the end, and he's like holding it like right in front of the hole, and he's like, I can't see it. And he's like, and the guy's like, oh, he's like, put a little higher. So he puts it higher. Pretty much showing that they're on one side, and then the guy's on the other side. And then you see him look through the camera, he's like, oh, fuck. So it was just funny to see someone that believes that the Earth's flat, and then for it to be proved to them, they're just like, oh, shit. Like, he was so embarrassed by it.
Did you see the rocket one?
No.
The guy builds his own rocket to prove that the Earth is flat. He was going to fly up in space or fly high enough or whatever to prove that the Earth is flat.
Can you just do that, or you have to get, like, a permit?
He just did it, but it exploded and died. Yeah, it's not good, dude. Not good. I don't know why I'm laughing, but yeah, dude, it is bad. I think I want to say Rogan reposted it.
It'd be better if he. I mean, not that it's better that it's not good that he.
Yeah, died. He was building like this makeshift fucking rocket, dude.
Yeah, and what do you think's gonna happen?
Fucking land, like I'm gonna build this rocket and prove that the Earth is flat.
He's like the fucking farm. Was it farming? What's that movie called?
Which one?
The Astronaut Farmer or something? With
was it? Matthew McConaughey?
Yeah, where he's like a farmer, but he's somehow very smart. And
Is that Interstellar?
Interstellar,
dude, that movie is so good.
I have never seen it.
You should watch it.
I heard you have to watch it like 40 times to understand it.
It's good. I've watched it twice. and it gets better every time.
No, I can't.
You should watch it.
I can't. I don't have the. I have like I think I have ADD.
Dude, I
movies
can't,
like
look,
that.
I can't
like,
sit and watch movies, bro. Like, period. I can't do it because I need to be doing something.
Yeah.
And I sat down and watched that movie. It's a good movie.
Okay.
It makes you like, whoa.
Because of who you are.
Wormhole.
Because of who you are, I'll watch it.
You should watch it.
Yeah.
We could watch it together.
I told you. We should make a whole date. We'll go to the skate shop.
Okay.
Go to Zoomies, talk shit about all the fuckboys there, and then we'll come back and watch a movie.
Then go to PacSun and then come back.
Oh, I forgot about PacSun.
Yeah, PacSun. In certain PacSuns, they sell skateboards too.
That is true. And I never understood. Some are PacSun, some are Pacific Sunwear. You ever notice that?
Yeah. The older ones, I think, are Pacific somewhere.
Like, stick to it, dude. What are you going to be?
I don't know, man. But
you're gonna be a boy, you're gonna be a
they're
girl.
the same thing. They all sell the same stuff.
Yeah.
Whatever's trending and popping, that's what they're going to sell.
That's why I used to get my pants.
Sometimes it gets annoying though, because there's so many posers.
PacSun's like the Abercrombie of like skate shops.
Of surf shops,
That's
or
a
whatever.
good one. Or
That's
whatever
good.
it is.
Yeah, maybe. What's the store in San Diego? San Diego.
San Diego.
That's a good store.
Yeah, but it's very expensive.
It's huge.
They
Got
it's
everything.
very expensive. That's where I got. Oh, no, I'm not wearing it.
They got Ruka everything.
Ruka. Yeah, I have a Ruka hat.
Yeah.
I got my Nigels.
Yeah, like, but it's like overpriced a lot of stuff. I think just the area.
I mean, in general, surf, skate, all that is expensive.
That's so
How
weird.
much are the Nigels?
Like 95.
Yeah, they're 95.
95,
94.
$100
Yeah.
for a skate shoe.
Yeah, my bad. I'm not trying to flex on guys, but yeah.
But you know what I mean?
These socks,
like,
But it's the best skate shoe I've ever worn. Like,
I don't even skate them. I just like them because I like the colors. I don't
yeah.
know.
So essentially, it's the same price as a workout shoe too now.
No. I mean, yeah, but look,
$30 more.
Mech. Yeah, dude, that's a big, $30 is a big difference.
95. It's not
Yeah,
that much
but,
of a difference.
Okay, the thing that I
It's
can
a
never
couple coffees a week that you don't
let me
need
tell
to
you.
drink.
Let me tell you. The thing I can never get in my mind when I was working out over there, and that's another thing. Well, I told Eva, I was like, "Are you sponsored by fucking Metcon?" Like every time I went, and no matter what shoes I was wearing, if they weren't Metcon, she's like, "When are you gonna get a pair of cross trainers or whatever?" And I'm like,
I'll
dude,
tell
like,
you right now.
all right,
Go ahead.
yeah,
No,
yeah.
go ahead.
Let me
Go
finish.
ahead.
Let me finish. But so then I was thinking, like, because I was looking, I'm like, yo, those shoes are like $145, and it's like, I understand if I was paying $145 for like a pair of like dress boots, right? Because
100%.
you're keeping them clean, you take them out when it's nice, and so that makes sense. But why am I going to spend $140 some on some shoes that I'm just going to beat the fuck up?
You're right.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That's why
I'm a shoe guy too, by the way.
I am too. Huge.
So I'm gonna drop some knowledge bombs on you.
Okay, and
I'll
then
try.
Same thing with like skate shoes. I was the same way. Like growing up, I didn't wear skate shoes to skate. I wore just whatever I could because it didn't make any sense. Why was I going to spend all that money
tear
to
'em
fuck them up?
Yeah, 100%.
So like, and I mean, I would buy skate shoes, but not to skate in them, just because they look
I would
good.
have 2 pairs. One skate shoe, one to wear.
Pretty much, yeah. But I mean, it would be like,
But they were both skate shoes.
oh no, see, like my other skate shoe. I mean, I guess if you consider like a Vans a skate shoe, but Vans aren't that expensive.
Yeah, they're not. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, or like Converse and stuff. But
Yeah,
because those
depends
like,
on what type of con
Yeah.
you're talking about.
but so yeah. So what's your theory on the
Okay.
shoe theory?
Shoe theory.
Yeah.
When you're working out, like say you're a runner, right?
Right.
You're gonna buy running shoes.
Yeah.
Running shoes are super expensive, over $100. A good pair of running shoes are like Brooks or what's the other good running shoe? Maybe some Brooks or maybe New Balance. A good running shoe is gonna cost you over $100,
Definitely.
right? But you're running in them. You're putting miles on them, right? It's like a good pair of tires on your car. It costs you quite a bit of money, right?
But the tires on my car get me a lot farther than my feet do.
Right. You're talking about $800 tires versus 100 pair of shoes. There's a big difference, right?
Yeah.
So like in the training world, I'm not even going to say CrossFit because it has nothing to do with CrossFit. It's training, right? You're talking about stability within your base of like squatting, and what we do in CrossFit is like explosive movements, jumping, and all the Olympic lifts. But then we add a little bit of running in there as well. You got to have some stability under your feet, right? But we don't do straight running, so we don't have running shoes on, right? But if you're running, you're gonna wear running shoes. If you're back squatting, you need some shoes that have a good hard sole versus a soft sole. So you're not gonna wear running shoes to do a squat. You're not supposed to, right? So like Nike came out with the Nike Metcon, Reebok came out with the Nano, Puma just came out with one, Under Armour has one. Everybody has a trainer. The Nike Metcon is like the trainer of all trainers,
Because they look cool and they also are really comfortable.
and they get the job done.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Like as far as Nikes go, like style shoes, I like them. But as far as like running shoes, I think they're the most uncomfortable shoes ever.
But the Metcons aren't meant for running. Though.
But yeah, no,
so
no,
then
but-
you get like a Pegasus is a running shoe. those Flyknit ones or
I,
whatever.
I
don't
never
even
really,
know.
I never really believed in like running shoes. And
Well, I mean,
squatting
I don't run.
shoes.
You should though, but because I mean, need some stability. Like you cannot be stable underneath pillows, right?
But doesn't that?
So you put pillows underneath your feet. Have you ever
Oh.
tried being stable under that?
I mean, I never really just put a pillow on the ground and stood on it.
Right, but it's it's soft, right?
I'm like, oh yeah, I did that
Yeah,
once.
It's cushiony, it's soft.
Yeah.
Right, but it's not meant to be.
You're kinda like-
you have no stability.
But doesn't it bother you that you have to have different shoes for different things?
No,
Like-
because I wear the same shoes all the time.
Yeah, but okay, but you're talking about
I live
There's
in
a
my
running
shoe.
shoe,
But
and
I
then-
don't have running shoes. I don't run.
But
But I do have a running shoe.
Yeah, see,
Just one pair.
but like I wish there could be like just one shoe that does it all. Which I know is pretty much like impossible because
I mean, but define it all. Like, what are
Okay.
you talking about?
so there's running shoes.
Okay.
Then there's like flat-footed shoes for like lifting. Then there's those shoes that people wear that look stupid when you squat
Like
with the
lifters?
thick ass heels.
Lifters?
Yeah, those are
Like-
so stupid. I hate those fucking shoes so much.
But those are for people
And
that
I-
want to live big boy, big girl.
And I
weight.
get that, but
Yeah.
doesn't that like there can't be that, and then like as soon as you're done, you can go for a run
the
in those.
Nike Metcon
I guess.
or the Nano.
I don't know. Like I hate people that come in the gyms and they have like a bag with like different pair of shoes.
Yeah, but if you're gonna squat heavy, One Rep Max style,
Just take your shoes off.
yeah, but not everybody has ankle mobility to squat heavy.
Yeah, I forget that
Or hip
everyone's
mobility.
I forget that everyone's different. Not
Yeah, and
everyone's
then that's
like
the other
me,
thing,
yeah.
and that's why like shoes are all different.
Yeah.
And even like I saw this video on this dude. He said that like don't wear Converse or Vans to squat. So
Why?
it made a good point because you need the entire foot, right? If your feet are compressed into a shoe and you cannot spread your toes apart and make a like TP with the arch of your foot, right? Why are you wearing shoes that are gonna keep you from doing that? So that's why lifters have a wider like this part of the shoe, right? They're a little bit wider, so you can use the entire feet to squat.
That makes sense.
Right. So squat shoes or lifters, they help people that have don't have the mobility, flexibility in their ankles and their hips, to squat deeper.
Yeah. The only
They don't count, man. They gotta get full rep. Full hip crease below the knee, bro. But you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
that's why.
But see, and I get that, and then it never really clicked in my head until someone told me what was it? They didn't. It wasn't pertaining to shoes. It was something else. But they pretty much said like, yeah, I don't need that stuff, but it makes it better. Like it helps.
Yeah.
To have it. Like I don't need it.
I mean, you don't need it.
Yeah.
No one needs lifters,
But it
unless you are lifting a lot of weight.
Mm-hmm.
My response would be like, why don't you just stretch every day, work on your flexibility and mobility, and you'll get better over time.
Exactly.
Instead of buying some $100 pair of shoes that you're only going to use
I like that idea.
every so often.
Mhm.
I have lifters, and I think I broke them out like last week for the first time in months.
Damn.
Because I haven't been hitting heavy weight. Like my
Yeah.
goal isn't to hit heavy weight right now. My goal is just to move well. So I stretch them a little bit more than I used to. I need to stretch more though. But like if you ask Saida, like she got some Metcons and
That's because she got brainwashed by you
she
guys.
got more stable in her squat though.
She also thinks fucking the Earth's flat, so
I've
she just feeds into
doubt
that
it,
stuff.
doubt it.
I know, right?
Doubt it.
She
But-
feeds into that stuff.
but you
Me,
know
I'm
me-
like, no, like I'm good. Like I'm doing what you're doing, and I have Vans on.
100%.
You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
yeah, no,
and
for
I think,
sure.
and not that I'm like, I'm not. It's not a bad thing or a good thing. Like I get it. Some people want to have those. I get it. That's
Yeah.
cool. Do your thing.
But you also gotta realize like it's our job.
But the thing that also made me mad was like, I don't like. I would go into the gym, and everyone's like, "Oh, when are you gonna get?" I'm like, I don't talk shit about you.
We're
Just-
not talking shit. We're just asking you a question.
No, but it's every time.
it's a question.
It's just
man.
like I can't like, dude. Sometimes
You
I'm
could
like,
just be like Eric and wear the same shoes for like a year.
yeah, but
Plus,
they're Metcons. though.
he washes them and
Yeah, but they're Metcons. But what I'm saying is like
Yeah.
every time I felt judged every time I went in. I was like, guys, I can't afford it. Sheesh.
sheesh.
When I could, I just didn't want them.
You
Like
didn't want to.
I didn't want to feed into it too either.
You're
Like I'm one of
not
the,
giving up.
I'm one of those stubborn people.
Yeah,
yeah.
it's all good.
Like I'd rather have fucking feet issues.
Okay, I will offer you to buy the shoes if I see that you need to buy some stable shoes.
But
That is the only time I will tell you.
okay, but see, and I was doing good without them.
You move well.
Thank
Yeah, you do. I would have told you like, hey, bro, we gotta fix something, and I did, but you didn't need the shoes. I mean,
Thank you.
some people just move well naturally, have mobility, and they don't need the shoe.
Yeah, you hear that, Cider? You need the shoe.
Shh. Some people do. I do. I know I do. Because I've tried working on different shoes and it just doesn't
You
work.
used to wear Vans.
I wear Vans all the time.
Yeah, see.
When I'm not at the gym, I wear Vans.
No, I'm saying when you we used to work out in Vans.
In the beginning, but not.
See.
I used to squat in Vans.
See.
Yeah. So
Until
like,
that guy told you not to, huh?
No. But he was specifically going to Converse because Converse is a little bit more narrow.
They're more wide.
Yeah, but with Converse,
To me, they are more narrow with my foot.
Converse, I felt like I could feel the ground more.
Yeah, you can feel, but that's what I'm saying. But if you have the mobility and all that stuff, it's good. Like squat in Converse, squat barefooted.
Yeah,
For sure.
I love squatting barefoot.
Yeah, if you can do it, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
If you can't, it's hard.
Get some Metcons.
It's hard. Or just fucking put something underneath your heels to elevate your heels, aka a lifter. But you don't have to buy a lifter. People put like plates underneath their heels
I've
to
seen
elevate it. So that's another way if you don't want to buy the $100 pair of lifters.
Yeah,
But if you do Olympic weightlifting and powerlifting,
you're gonna need them
for squatting at least. I mean, you look at Joe Andrade.
Yeah, that dude's crazy.
400 pounds over your head. He wears lifters.
Yeah,
He also has the biggest ass in the world.
He has the biggest body. Like, he's just big.
Yeah.
I never realized how big he was until I saw him actually lifting in the gym.
Yeah, he's
I
huge.
was like, God, like he looks like a baby gorilla. You know, like I could have swore I saw him walking on his knuckles the other day. Like he's just so big.
He's a big boy.
Yeah, and like, but and he's a super nice.
Yeah.
He's not a douchebag at all.
Nah.
He's like the nicest guy I've ever met.
Super nice.
Yeah, like I think because he's so big, he doesn't have to be mean.
Yeah, he doesn't.
His muscles speak for him.
He's like not ever mean. You know what's funny is that his dog almost got killed by my dog.
How is that funny?
That's the only. This is why it's funny because it's the only time I've ever seen Joe get like aggressive.
Oh shit.
Yeah, well, because okay,
Did you guys almost fight?
no,
Did he
aggressive
throw
with
you?
my dog.
Picked you up over your head and threw you?
Oh yeah, I mean,
Isn't
can
that
do-
weird? He can
yes.
pick one of us up and just toss it.
Dude, he can clean and jerk like 400 pounds. That's someone's deadlift. They can barely pick that up off the ground.
Yeah, and he's
He
picking
puts it up
head.
over his head.
Yeah,
With
I need to
some
have him on
speed.
the show next, but I don't think he'll fit in our chair.
Yeah, you need a bigger chair. You need a bench.
Bring the whole couch.
You need a bench. Yeah. So his dog Runto. So he has a Frenchie. No,
Yeah.
is it Frenchie or is it a?
It's a French bulldog, right?
Is it? I think so. Yeah. Well, his dog was on leash. Mine was. I have a pit bull. I have 3 actually, but the other 2 were nice. This one's like she's the puppy or the smaller one of the
They're
family.
also all rescues, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's probably why they're a little more aggressive.
But I got her when she was like 12 weeks. So, but she's like still she's the smallest one of the 3. So she still like tries to prove a point sometimes.
Oh, okay.
But I had her on a leash, and she was getting aggressive with him. But then he like would get away. But then he got a little brave and started getting closer to her.
That's what little dogs do.
And then she was like calm for like a second, and he got a little closer, and she freaking grabbed him by the neck.
Oh.
And Joe jumped on my dog's back and fucking like jumped on her back. I was trying to pull her off. Yeah, she didn't get him too bad though. She got him in the neck a little bit, but
Those dogs are also pretty expensive, so that's probably why.
yeah, like $5,000.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Fuck.
Yeah.
I'd rather just rescue one.
So yeah,
for free.
You're right. Yeah, I could buy a car with that. Yeah. So his dog almost died.
Oh.
This was like a few weeks back too.
Sorry, Joe.
Yeah, but everything's fine. She didn't do anything to him. So, but he
That's
got
good.
brave.
Damn.
He got brave.
Huh?
And she was on leash.
That's just what little dogs do, though. That's just like their thing.
That's your dog does that?
I don't know. We've never really taken her around other dogs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's actually a boxing with dog.
No, she does act like she's brave, but then like they just fuck her up all the time. Buddy was like that. Buddy got messed up by Kara's dog.
Which Rocky?
The guy, the
Yeah.
boy, yeah, because he was fine with the girl, and when it was them two, but when the other, so like we went into the park to play with him,
Mm-hmm.
and they had to take the other dog away.
Rocky.
So yeah, he had to go play by himself.
Yeah.
because he couldn't play with Buddy and her. And eventually, at first she was kind of like nipping at Buddy, but then Buddy started like just being cool, and then they were cool and they're playing with each other and they're totally fine. And then they tried to bring him over for real quick, and he snapped up, and he was like sniffing him, and I was so scared. He was sniffing Buddy, and Buddy.
He can eat the dog.
Yeah, and he was sniffing Buddy, and Buddy was just like kind of looking at him, and then he just like snapped quick. He like maybe like nipped his like skin, but I was like, damn. But
Yeah.
The husky?
I need no, the pit bull.
The husky was super nice.
No, the husky's the girl.
Peggy is cool. Yeah, she's cool.
Okay.
Okay, back in.
Yeah.
So we went on the whole shoe thing, and then we went to dogs and
Yeah. Okay. About okay, I want to go back because we kind of skipped a part that I think is pretty important to this whole story. Is how did Hidden Valley come about?
So
Like, were you like, I'm tired of working out at other people's gyms. I want my own.
I
I could do better.
a couple. Okay, so it was going great at that gym. I was coaching there. I wanted to like partner up with them actually at first, so I offered that a couple times. It was just wasn't in the plan for them, and it is what it was. And then at that point, I was just okay. We had bought in actually the ranch where I live at right now.
Mm-hmm.
My dad went and bought that property. It was 5 acres. In the back, there's just like this shed, big old shed. Big old, just looked like a big old warehouse, but just the top part and like a small shell. So I just started training people out of there for like $20 here and there, and then eventually just kind of manifested into this.
Were you certified then, or you were just?
I was a trainer. Yeah, I was already training, and then I just kind of put my notice in over there and started my own thing, and 2 people turned into 10 turned into 30, and then 30 turned into 80, and then 80 turned into 100, and it's just like kind of just grew. So when we were out at the ranch, so even before this, I already had a business plan. Like I already had put a plan together. I put a name. Okay, what I'm gonna call my gym, because I was in Zoomy, so that retail mentality like has to be catchy. It has to be like people got to see it from afar and know what it is. And you look at a symbol and you look at the like a Ruka logo, right? You know what it is ultimately, right? You look at the Diamondbacks logo, you look at just anything, right? And I knew that's what I really wanted for my gym first and foremost. So I had to make sure I had a catchy name, something people can see. Got the logo.
Did you get the idea from the ranch? From like a ranch?
No,
bottle?
I actually didn't.
Come on.
I just swear to God I didn't. It just kind of just played out that way.
Because I remember when I first heard about you guys, Eric was telling me, and I was like, you mean like the ranch?
Like the ranch?
Like
yeah,
the
everybody
sauce?
says that. Yeah. I've heard that one before.
Like Michael Jackson. Yeah.
Yeah. So I had a business plan, and as soon as it started getting a little bit more, like it got to where, I remember making a little logo type design on PowerPoint that my friends, we were in their living room, just my friend Abby and Nate, like they're awesome people, and they just like helped me with it, and we just did it, and we ran with it. I put it on a shirt. And
is it the one today that you have, or no?
No. I'll show you this one. I'll send you a picture of it.
Yeah, you have to.
Actually, Eric wants to like kind of reenact it, but less shitty. It's more cool.
Yeah.
So we ran with that, ran with it. I put it on everything, and we had like a name. We had something to kind of people notice us by. And then, just like everything else, man, it's a trend. So like as we grew, I grew the facility we were in. We took more concrete down. We enclosed the gym more. I bought more equipment.
This is all your dad's ranch?
This is all on my dad's ranch, yeah. So my dad helped me out a lot at the time too. And he was like, my dad didn't even believe me in the beginning either. He was kind of like, what? Because he wanted me to go work with him in the fields.
That's such a Mexican thing, huh?
Dude, yeah, he wanted me to be like him. So if you like what my dad did before he passed away was he was the vice president of raw products for Taylor Farms. So essentially he was in charge of the whole entire West Coast for his company, and his company deals with like Olive Garden and the Red Lobster and all these big companies. Like they supplied raw product to those businesses, Sam's Club and all that shit. So he was important in the ag industry, like really important. So he had a lot of connections, and he wanted me to like kind of jump into what he did, and obviously start from the ground up. He wasn't gonna give me shit, but I told him I wanted to open the gym. He was like, "What? All right, whatever."
Yeah, it's like when a kid tells their dad like, "I want to be a movie star,"
like that, right? So I had
Get your head out your ass.
I had that chip. I had that chip on my shoulder like instantly from that, and then a chip on my shoulder from other things too, and it just kind of grew and grew and grew, and I was like, "Fuck!" So we did a lot of like renovating as the time went at the ranch when we were there. And if you were at the ranch days, like how cool and special that place was. Like there's nothing like it.
No, yeah, I saw pictures and I was like, dude, like I wish I would have gone.
Like working out there was like in the trenches, because like we had class at 5 a.m. and it's fucking 45 degrees.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cold.
Like dew and shit everywhere.
Yeah.
And then you're out like in the middle of nowhere too. So you get all that stuff.
Yeah. So it was that, and then obviously at that moment, like my overhead wasn't too much. Only all the money I was spending on equipment and stuff that was like, in and out. So I was trying to just do as much as I could. So my overhead was really small. I was still in the growing phase. Prices were a little bit cheaper, and then we moved from there to another spot
By the skate park.
Yeah, that one.
Okay.
The smaller spot. That was smaller.
I got to
so
go
it was
there.
a huge adjustment. Like everybody was like, "What the fuck?" Because it was different.
You went from an outdoor like staging area to like an indoor smaller.
Well, we went to an outdoor kind of do whatever we want area because
Yeah.
I didn't have no neighbors. I didn't have nothing. Like I just like do whatever you want. Like make as much noise. We didn't have to worry about shit.
Mhm.
But
There
I
was-
mean, I think so what ended up happening with that spot and the reason why we moved is because the county didn't like the county. There was a business out there. It wasn't business property, so we couldn't essentially run a business like that in the county.
They're like, we don't want healthy people in Yuma. What are you doing?
Right?
Yeah.
So there's other things that happened that, you know, I mean, it's whatever. It already happened. You know, they found out because someone told them.
Mm.
Snitches get stitches, bro.
Yeah.
But that's what essentially what happened. And so I was like, either I was really upset about it and bitter. And then I was like, well, I can't fucking do anything about it right now. I mean, I could have, but it would have cost me too much money.
So you just decided to move?
Decided to move. And it was kind of better, like, as the business grows and your clientele grows, like, you kind of have to get a little bit more professional with it too, right? So this next spot was smaller. It was an adjustment like crazy, but it was we were able to get a little bit more professional with it.
Yeah.
Right. So that was what came good about it. But it was just smaller. So we made it our own, right? And then we moved out of that spot
To the mine shaft.
to the mine shaft.
I love that spot, by
Dude,
the
that
way.
place is huge.
I love that spot.
Great location, expensive as fuck.
Yeah.
You know, so that's how, you know, that one I looked at it twice, and I had signed a lease to another location before that was twice the size as that. Yeah, huge.
Same amount of money or more?
So I had signed it wasn't a lease, actually. It was a purchase to purchase it.
To like buy it?
Yes.
Like own it?
Yes.
Oh.
But it didn't pass its inspection.
Like it had fucking asbestos or like what?
It was just an older building.
Oh, okay.
It would have took too much money to get it to where
Where was this one at?
it was on 24th Street. It's right by the press, right in the middle. It's a moving company, so it's like storage. They use it as storage, like
Oh, okay.
crates and whatnot. But the building's old, and we were gonna turn it into something else. So if you're turning it into something else, then you have to change a bunch of shit. That's the sprinkler system, the foundation. They got to go through all that. It's a lot of money, and that's their learning curve of owning a business. Like shit, like building and zoning and all that stuff. So those are things that I'm learning as I go.
Well, it's also weird too, because like, you have to like kind of make the building not look like what it used to. Because like,
Exactly.
there's a lot of places I know that they turned it like fast food restaurant places into like businesses.
Mhm.
You can see where the drive-through window was.
Yeah.
So it's like you kind of forget, like you have to switch that up. So I can
Uh-huh.
so then and then I remember,
Well, this one was just an open shell.
but then you also have to make it into a gym though.
Yeah, it was. So
It's a blank sheet, basically.
it was a blank sheet because there was nothing in there.
Yeah.
And the only thing is, it looked cool because it was a brick building. It's a brick building. It was
So they're,
built
like, tough.
in the 50s.
Yeah.
The ceilings are all wood. It's super nice, but there's a lot of crap. There's a lot of things that I would have had to fix that were just out of my budget.
So it was
And
falling you.
yeah, to make it safe. I'm sure it's safe still, but still, you know.
Yeah. But
But because before it was just holding containers
Mhm.
versus people. And when you have people going in and out of your business, then it has to be safe for people to be in there.
yeah.
So that one went out the door, and then I just waited, right? But that building was 13,500 square feet.
And you wanted that one.
That's what I wanted.
Oh, okay.
This was gonna be like the gym of all gyms.
Hmm.
But it didn't happen. It's all good. So I put everything on hold for a little bit, and then the mine shop popped up again, and things just kind of fell into place. Signed the lease to that, and started Mega Gym.
So with that one though, did it still have like a bar setup?
No, everything
It was
was
just
taken
emptied
out.
out? Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
everything
okay.
was taken
Yeah,
out.
because I remember the first time I went, I was like, wait, wasn't there like a bar here for a while? And because I got to go right before me and Eric went when we were like 17. We got in.
What?
Dude, it's Yuma. So you know everyone. So like, my uncle got us in because he knew the bouncer,
Okay.
and so like he just let us in. Like, dude, I felt like VIP. Like we
Fucking
literally
cool.
went to the front of the line,
Yeah.
gave him a high five, and then just walked in. And then Tommy was like, when you go to the bar, just go to this girl. So like, I mean, I'm probably ratting. I mean, it's not even a
You're
business no
snitching
more.
on everybody.
Yeah, everyone's getting it,
It's
dude.
closed there anyway.
Yeah,
so
it doesn't
don't
matter. But yeah, so and that's where,
Yeah.
dude, like that's where I met like Calvin Gastelum.
Yeah. So that yeah. So it's crazy that we turned that into a gym.
Yeah, like you literally did the opposite of what it was.
What the intention of the
like,
building was.
people were
Super,
unhealthy.
Dude, super nice building. The
Yeah.
sellers, one of them. They did a great job with that building.
Yeah.
But man, I wish I could stay in that building, but it's just so with the pandemic, obviously, it's like it just doesn't fall in the car. It's not a smart business move.
Yeah.
You know, but so the interesting story about when I signed the lease for that, a week later is when Aiden got sick. Aiden got diagnosed with leukemia that week after I signed the lease to that building.
Really?
Yeah.
You've had that long? That building
Yeah,
that long?
that was-
I did
yeah.
not know that.
Crazy, huh?
If I no lie, it feels like you've just been moving.
It sucks to feel that. I don't want to move. Like I hate it. Like, but it's something always just kind of happens.
Yeah. Well, weren't they gonna sell it or something?
Yeah. So that and then just the pandemic just didn't.
Hey.
Oh, speaking of this guy,
Can you get the door? It's Eric. This guy. You want to take a break real quick?
do we have to?
No, I guess not. Hey, what's up, dude?
We could take a break.
Oh yeah. Go ahead and pause it, Isaac.
Go.
Yeah,
That's
you're
what it's
right.
called.
I'm already recording. And back.
You can't say that. It's 2020.
I am African
Fucking Jordan.
American.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, so I had to go get my diary and I had to take a fat ass piss. Yo, I found someone left the remote control of the TV in the restroom. Who's doing this? Last week I found it in
There's
the
only
fridge. What's going on?
Wait, who lives here?
Well, me inside of it. He's here like, oh, so he pretty much lives here.
So it's one of you three.
I think it was me.
I think it was you. The fuck? Wait,
It's random.
are you changing the channel from the restroom?
My mind's all over the place.
Just leave me alone.
Oh yeah, so we took a break, and it just happened when we took the break. Eric actually did show up.
Eric did.
Eric showed up, dude.
Fuck yeah.
Come over here, dude. Come sit on my lap. Everyone, welcome Eric Castaños to the show.
Eric
Again?
Big Dick Casados.
Hello, Daddy.
What's up, dude?
Hi.
See this? All right, dude, get out here. We're fucking recording. You're so disrespectful.
No,
dude.
that's
No, I'm
not-
just kidding. Not everything's about you. My bad. I didn't mean to spike in your ear.
It's all good.
Oh, so I was looking to my notes.
Okay, what are your notes? That's a nice.
I gotta
planner,
look
by the
back,
way.
'cause I
Dude,
forgot what I was
Eric
gonna
got a
say.
hard on when he saw it.
Thank you. My I guess you can brother-in-law got it for me for Christmas.
Okay.
So yeah. So first off,
Your brother-in-law thinks you're just gonna be like the next Joe Rogan.
Yeah, I think that's awesome. When people give me things like this, then
It
I'm
means
like,
a lot.
you actually believe in me.
Well, the
don't
fact
you?
that you're using it too.
Oh yeah, dude, I got you. I got Yvette. I got Saida. I got Jerrigan.
Okay, you gotta add me, Jer, Eric, and you on that.
Yeah, that'll go.
You gotta add me too.
Bro, you're not 21 yet. That's what I.
You gotta be 21.
You have to be 21 to be on the show, dude. Come on, you gotta think about it. The stuff I.
But yeah, my brother, he was like a little boy.
But he's not 20. He's 24. He's like 27 my age. No, like I feel like just to be respectful, I just don't feel like I can have like anyone under that age.
What
and
about
the things
Aiden?
we talk about, huh?
What about Aiden?
I'll make a pass
Mr.
for
Steal
Aiden.
Your Girl.
Yeah, I'll make a pass. I just like I told Amber for his birthday. I was like, oh, tell Lil D I said what's up, happy birthday. And then she said something about something about Saida and him, and I was like, you know what? For the little dude, like anything to make him better. Like he can have her. But all right. So first question, how do no? That's not you. That's a different person.
Jerry the who's this by? Jerry the pod starter what?
I didn't even know there was a person that made it. I thought it was just
Yeah.
a book. Oh,
Well, someone has to make it.
Jerry the pod starter Hamilton. The pod start? What the fuck?
You should at him.
How do you just self fucking?
You can just at him now.
name
Maybe
yourself
he'll send you
then.
another one, another like a cooler one or something. Maybe he got something else.
I don't know, dude.
He's a pod starter.
So I mean, we're just gonna go off the top of the
Fuck,
list.
we're just gonna go. Yeah. We're
First
just gonna
off,
do this, right?
When is your birthday?
May 30th.
What is the last four of your social? We got through most of these.
6969.
6969. Okay.
That's not it. Okay.
Interesting.
Takashi 69.
You know what I did want to talk about because you brought it up one time we were working when
What's up?
when I used to go to the gym when I used to be fit. So do you think because I don't go no more I'm unhealthy?
No.
Do you see me
Well,
differently?
the fact that you
Do you see me
eat
differently?
Jack in the Box every day, probably.
I actually hate Jack in the Box.
Really?
Every time I
At
eat
2
it.
a.m. No one hates Jack in the Box.
Well, dude, I always throw it up afterwards.
Oh, okay.
I'd get
You're like more McDonald's or
I hate McDonald's too.
so then what do you like?
It's fake.
I like Carl's Jr.
Chicken nuggets are
Oh, okay. I thought you were gonna say some bougie ass shit like In-N-Out.
Bougie? In-N-Out's not bougie. The fuck?
Is it bougie?
bougie?
Like In-N-Out. Like if McDonald's and In-N-Out.
Oh yeah, In-N-Out.
Okay. If you're comparing, those two,
There's someone showed me the TikTok video of like of people that like eat McDonald's versus Chick-fil-A or like go to Walmart
Chick-fil-A's
instead of
another
Target.
Chick-fil-A is bougie.
Yeah,
Target,
super.
Walmart, yeah, apples, oranges.
Yeah. Okay. What were we talking about?
Yeah. So when we used to go to the gym, you brought up the whole. It was around the time when the Travis Scott meal was coming out,
Oh yeah.
and you were going with it, and then you stopped because we had to work out still.
Yeah.
But I wrote that down because you had a good point. Was the whole thing with all these McDonald's like fast food places
Yeah.
like trying to get people to eat unhealthy,
Yep.
and they're like your enemy, right?
Yep.
Because if it was up to you, like, do you even eat fast food?
Yeah.
Then why do you hate it so much?
I never said I hated it.
Why do you talk shit?
Okay,
about it?
let's
Come on.
Don't use it.
I'm an adult and a human being. Here we go. Let's talk about this. So the Travis Scott meal. By the way, I like Travis Scott music. I like his music. It's
Yeah.
cool. But they put this out like at the worst time. They're during a pandemic.
You know you can just walk across the camera.
Yeah, it would have been okay.
Did
Instead
you
of
see him?
showing us your ass crack?
You can still see him.
Yeah. They like put it out there during a pandemic,
Mm-hmm.
right? When we're trying to get people healthy, and then here they are like fucking buy a Travis Scott meal. J Balvin came out with one too. I love J Balvin's music.
Mm-hmm.
Then he had to fucking hurt my feelings like that.
But his meal was whack.
I mean, they're all whack. There's nothing special about
It
them.
wasn't.
They just got people to buy more shit.
If they had a toy, that would have been better.
Well, didn't they have the toy?
They didn't have nothing.
No.
It was just
See?
like, this is what Travis Scott eats when he goes to
Oh,
McDonald's.
sick. And all the TikTok kids are like, I'm going to go buy it. And what they do, they went and bought it.
The best was when like the TikToks would be like people pulling up and they'd be like, "How can I help you today, sir?" And you just hear like Astro World in the background. You know what I'm here for.
So my thing is like they're using like Travis Scott's not selling out, by the way, because he did it for some money. He probably only ate it once and then moved out, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know, or maybe he lives off McDonald's. Who knows? But you know, they use these people to influence you to buy another product that's not good for you.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying I don't eat McDonald's. I never have and never will or whatever. But I mean, I'm 35. My mom took us to McDonald's when we were little, and I came out okay. But now I'm an adult and I have the conscious decision what to feed my kids, what to feed myself, and like I choose not to. Right?
Mhm.
Do my kids want chicken nuggets? Yeah. Do I get them to them? Yeah, but not all the fucking time.
Yeah.
Right?
You ain't got
There's
McDonald's
a limit,
money.
huh?
You ain't got McDonald's money. You
Yeah.
got McDonald's money?
Everybody has McDonald's money.
I know.
I think you could buy McDonald's with your EBT card.
Wow. Oh.
I think
no, Jack in the Box.
Rallies you can too.
Yeah, I tried Jack in the Box. You can. Like I have.
You know what I mean? That's a problem though, right? You don't
Yeah.
think? Yeah, that's
It's
an
easy
issue, right? It's
accessible, yeah.
easy accessible to get food like that when it shouldn't be. And so that was my whole thing with it. And it was during like a pandemic, like, okay, we want people to, you know, healthy and whatnot. And we also don't want people to go outside or do that shit. And, hey, go to McDonald's and buy a Travis Scott meal.
Do you think if Travis Scott did CrossFit, people would doing CrossFit?
I don't know. Maybe.
Do you see where I'm going with this?
I see what you're going.
Yeah.
It's influence.
It's weird though, right?
Yeah, it's super weird.
But like, it's also McDonald's. It's easily accessible. It's still cheap. I don't know.
A
man.
Big Mac's still a Big Mac, right?
Yeah.
But I don't know, man. But
The Travis Scott theory.
that's a good theory, though. I get what you're saying, though. Like influence. So, like, who's a pretty popular person that does CrossFit that you wouldn't think that does CrossFit? I mean, you could probably say Kevin Hart did a couple CrossFit classes at one point.
So let me. I feel like the word CrossFit gets thrown around loosely.
It does.
So like, if I go to the gym and just work out fast, am I doing CrossFit?
It just has nothing to do with fast.
But that's what CrossFit is, isn't it?
No.
Isn't it? Is it not hit? Is it not hit training?
No. Hits don't use barbell. They don't use barbell.
Okay, well, you're working out at a fast pace and keeping like your heart rate at a certain like.
I mean, there's days we don't do fast pace.
Oh, so it's just me then.
Yeah.
It's just
you,
me
you
breathing
had that
hard.
coffee before you came.
Yeah, it's just
before
me.
you went to class.
got that
So CrossFit is constantly varied function movement across broad domains. So it's constantly varied movement across broad domains, different time domains, different. There's different. Every time I program a workout, it's a different. I want you to get something different out of it.
Yeah.
Right. And some are short, some are long, some are harder. Some are I want you to kind of not go as hard to be able to conserve energy. You know, heart rates, variability, make sure that it's going up, or I want it at a certain percentage that, certain times is different. One day we'll be just maxing out and just doing a lift and making sure our warm-up's prepped and we hit that one lift and that's it. Right? It's not I'm never like, I've been doing CrossFit for long enough, so there's like a trend with fitness in general. Like, what was the trend 3 years ago? CrossFit was a trend, but it's kind of stuck around. Everybody thought it was going to die down, and it's actually still around.
I think it's more popular than anything.
Yeah, it's been around for a while. When I started, everybody's like, oh, it's just gonna be a trend. It's gonna die down in a couple of years. It's still here.
Yeah.
Well, like take Zumba, right? Remember when everybody's mom was doing Zumba?
Yeah.
Literally everybody's mom was doing Zumba.
Literally.
And now you're kind of like,
They don't even exist.
it does because it's its own thing, but it's not. You don't see it in
Not
infomercial
thriving.
for it everywhere,
Yeah.
Or P90X or Insanity, like those are the things, right?
Oh,
now,
yeah.
Right now, Peloton.
Fuck Peloton.
Peloton is huge. I bought a Peloton.
Expensive ass bike for no reason.
I bought one for my wife.
Oh
Happy
yeah,
wife, happy life.
Yeah, she does post it.
But you know what I mean? That's a trend that maybe might stick around, maybe not. Who knows? But it like hit at the perfect time. But Peloton's been around for a while, right? My aunt had a Peloton, I think, for the last couple of years already. She's had one. She just upgraded to another one, to the newer one, right? But that just hit at the perfect time because of the pandemic. Everybody was at home. Wait, I can ride my bike and do an in class with the person telling me what to do, exactly when to do it. You know what I mean? They hit at the perfect time.
And that's the thing about me. Like, I could never do those like videos and work out with those videos because then it's like they're just like telling me like, there you go harder, and I'm just there sitting on the couch like I'm not doing anything.
Yeah, but
you get what I'm saying?
It's different. But a Peloton is meant for. I'm sorry to say this. It's meant for the wife at home.
Oh,
or the girl. It's for girls. Like I'm not gonna lie.
Most you can't
girls
say that.
Most girls do it though.
Dude, you can't say that.
Most girls do it because they're the ones that are at home. The dudes have too much ego.
Dude,
guys have too much ego.
It's 2021.
It is, but that's. I bet you if they did a poll and a demographic out, most women are doing Peloton.
But
I know dudes that do it. I'm not saying they shouldn't. I'm not saying it's bad for you. You're making it bad. What I'm saying is like it just hit perfect for that person. Did I get on Amber's Peloton yet? No, I have not. I haven't taken one class yet.
Dude, you speak 5,000 languages and you chose to speak facts today. I appreciate that. Thank you, dude.
What's the fact? What did I hit?
It's for girls.
It's for women.
No, now it's women.
Women. But there's two types. The housewife and the nurse, the busy mom too, that can only get 15, 20 to 30 minutes of an actual workout in.
I can't wait to have Amber on because I'm going to play this clip where you're saying this.
So, but it works for her.
But
She can't make it to the gym because, if I'm at the gym, I'm usually working, right? I take my hour class to the gym and I'm there working the rest of the time.
Yeah.
Right? I don't work out at home. She works out at home, but she's also there with the kids and, with Aiden and getting all that stuff done too. But it just helps her out too. I got her own little setup. It works best for both of us.
Yeah.
She'll try to sneak in a CrossFit class when she can. Right? If she can. Granted, if the kids were in school, she could do it all the time. But the kids are not in school. It's homeschool. That's what I'm saying. Like the pandemic and Peloton just go together.
Yeah.
Because a mom or whatever gets the ride in while their kids are doing school or the dad. Not more of this. Dad's probably
they're stay-at-home dads
in the garage doing bench, squat, deadlift. I would hope
the manly stuff
that
girls can't do, right? Because girls can't lift.
On the CrossFit side. That's not what I said, you ass. I'm gonna get fucking attacked by everybody now. Pelotons are for men too, bro.
Yeah.
So, or on the other side, like in our space, the CrossFit space, a lot of people started buying assault runners, assault bikes, concept bikes, the Echo bike from Rogue, all those stationary things that they can use at home too, instead of buying a Peloton.
Oh, dude, you just brought up that good point. I remember I've been wanting to ask you this since the whole pandemic started. So like, is it tough? So when all the gyms close down, right?
Yeah.
Like, how is it that you tell these people like, work out at home? Like, were you ever scared that they were gonna be like, oh wait, like in those months, they're like, oh, I don't need the gym.
Oh, 100%.
Were you ever scared about that?
It's part of the business.
I know, and it's so scary because like the whole time, like I was telling Sada, I was like, what if a lot of people just start realizing like they don't need a gym?
Yeah, but a lot of people, it's not about just the gym though,
The
because
atmosphere.
you have gyms like 4th Avenue that've been around forever. I'm sure he was worried about it too, and he was in the process. Justin was in the process of opening a brand new gym down the street from you. That thing's badass.
Oh, right here.
Yeah, it's fucking equipped with everything,
Yeah.
right? They have the CrossFit area or the functional training area.
I haven't been to the new one.
And they have all the stuff that you would need, right? And yeah, as a business owner, you're like, fuck, man. But and for what we do and for what many others do is like the coaching aspect, the atmosphere, the vibe.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
Don't say that ever again.
What you provide for your athletes and your clients.
Yeah.
That's what the experience you deliver to the people to get them to come back is everything. So like there's all the work you put in as a business owner, as a coach, as a trainer that people don't see. And that's like essentially what separated the good gyms and the gyms that are not going to last.
Yeah.
Like the coaches and trainers that were able to go above and beyond, right? Okay, my athletes are at home. I'm just going to let them fucking figure it out on their own, or I'm going to check up on the ones that check up on them as much as possible.
Yeah.
But I also rent it out pretty much my entire gym to everybody.
Yeah, that was dope.
You know what I mean? Except for the rig and some other things, but that's pretty much it. And then the other thing is leading by example. Like I could have been like, oh fuck, I'm just gonna sit at home and eat Cheetos and drink beer, or I'm gonna show videos of myself working out and keep doing what I'm doing, but at a different angle, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so the ability to kind of adjust to that trend, it was tough, dude, because you didn't know if you were going to have a gym to go back to when all this was said and done.
Yeah.
And we didn't know when it was going to be said and done. And to this day, like tomorrow they can tell us like, oh, you got to close the gym again. Then what? Here we go again, third time or fourth time, right? And there's some gyms that just never open. And there's some gyms that are not even supposed to open anymore. And they're doing it outside and they're doing all these things. And it's a scary thing, man, that your business is kind of being put on the every day it could be different type deal.
It's crazy to think, right? Like, there's still gyms that are closed right now.
Yep.
Like in LA and stuff.
Oh, all of California.
That's
yeah.
fucking crazy. Because like I got so used to here, like I feel like we're pretty much open, you know,
Yeah,
as far as
most
the
part.
masks go. We have indoor seating and all that stuff. But then like you go to like California, like, oh, what the fuck is how you got? Because like I went up to
dude.
I think last weekend I went to go see my parents, and it was just weird. They were like, "Oh yeah, we eat in the car and all this." Like you just get your food and go eat in the car. Like
Yeah,
it's
dude.
fucking sucks.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like that in Phoenix too, though. Like we went to the spot and then we just ate in our car or on the trunk of the car, you know,
Mhm.
like because they didn't have seating.
That sucks.
It's just weird times, bro.
I know.
But with the whole, I mean, it's a tough time with the whole business aspect of it. But I'm thankfully, like from everybody in the Yuma area, they're still holding on. You know,
Yeah, people were snitching on you, dude.
I got that done
Fucking
twice, 3 times.
Damn,
This
dude.
is crazy times.
Yeah.
But
It'd be a shame if something happened to their gym, huh?
but yeah, so this new spot,
And it's and you moved right next to one of them. Like
nah, yeah, we won't talk about that.
I know, but like, do you get shit? Like, are you guys cool?
No,
now?
it's cool. Everything's cool. Like I you know me, man. I don't have drama. I don't
Yeah.
like holding on to drama and keeping it. I try to keep it positive all the time.
Yeah,
I always look at things at a different angle, different perspective, even when shit's bad, dude. Because I mean, like this last year, 2020, like
I leave her in the cage.
I was fucking humbled as fuck and motivated to like, dude, just fucking kill it, right?
Mm.
And it was just pandemic happened, other things happened, other things continued to happen, and fuck, man, like I'm being tested to the max right now.
What was going on like in your head at the time? Like was there ever a time where you were just like, yo, like what am I gonna do if the gym's don't come back? Like, do I gotta sell the gym? Do I gotta start a new career? Like, or were you just like, no, we're gonna go back. We're gonna come back.
Even so, I thought about it at different angles. Like, if we don't go back, what am I gonna do? Right? I already know what I'm doing for a living. This is what I'm destined to do for the rest of my life. If it's not one-on-one, either virtual or some other way, some other form of health, wellness, and fitness, right? So in early 2020, I started trying to get more into the whole wellness side of things, like other than the fitness side of things. So like you said, oh, well, anybody, you can work out at home and stuff like that. Well, there's so many other sides of health and fitness, like the health side and the wellness side, which is in the forefront right now, right? Like we wear the Whoop. That's the health and wellness side of what we do.
Got me, dude.
But it is, right? Because it measures sleep, it measures your HRV. Now with COVID, it measures your respiratory rate, like all those things that go into health and wellness. And you don't even have to be doing fitness for it to like work for you, right? So in early 2020, like I started getting into that. because stress fucking will get you, man. And that was my way of elevating, one, my profession, and two, managing my own stress. Because like, I mean, I had a kid that's going through cancer treatment and going through all that. He has been through fucking ups and downs the last couple of years, more than people even know.
Yeah.
You know, he's almost died like probably 3-4 times, you know?
Yeah, it's
and
crazy.
it's something that we still have to live with for the rest of his life. Unfortunately, you know, it's like, even if it goes away, the percentage of it coming back or something else coming back is really high. And all the after effects of it as well. And on top of that, he has epilepsy.
Yeah.
So like as I say me and my wife, we have no like, failure is not an option, right? No matter what. Like, you can't think about that. And I put everything on my heart and soul and everything that I do in the gym for my clients, for my athletes, for the gym itself. Like, I put everything on the table for it.
Yeah.
You know, and me, I'm not the only one that's done it, though. There's a lot of gym owners in my space that have done it that way and continue to do it because we just have a passion and want to help people, you know, and that's what it comes down to.
Yeah. I was looking back at my notes, but because I know we got to get you out of here soon. You have like,
I gotta go work.
you got to go work. Yeah, you say work, but you just go and dance and fucking tell people what to do.
No, I got a personal training client in a little bit.
Oh. Whoa.
Yeah, I do personal training. I just don't teach CrossFit classes.
Eric. Ooh, look at I'm Steven. But yeah, I was all joking. Now I'm gonna get all serious.
Haters.
But yeah, dude, haters suck, dude. I have a lot of them. No, but I was gonna get into obviously you said it, you know, the stuff with Aiden, and then with your dad passing. Like, me and Sai talk about all the time. How in the hell do you stay so positive? Because it just blows my mind, because the things you've gone through, you and Amber, like, just, you guys have such like a positive outlook on life, no matter what happens. Like,
Yeah.
I don't think everything you guys gone through, I know I couldn't handle it the way you do. I know a lot of people that
You say that though, so
but like, I don't,
no, you say that,
dude.
But when
I
you're
was
put-
devastated when my dog died. Like,
Oh, dude, I mean, if my dog were to die tomorrow, I'd be fucking crying.
oh, okay. So you do have feelings.
Yeah.
So you do feel things.
Yeah, no, yeah. We just so if you ever have Amber, she's gonna cry. She cries for everything.
Yo, I saw the one that Eric did.
Yeah, she's like emotional with everything, and dude, without her, dude, Aiden would be, who knows where this whole thing would be, dude. Because like, remember in the beginning of this, I told you that she became a nurse because of Aiden, and I became what I because of Aiden, and that's where we got a lot of what we do because of him. But like, she never thought that she would have to do it to that capacity or continue to do it. Like, she gets his meds ready, but she understands more or less like the language of everything going on medical. Whereas most people don't have that knowledge, right? Or don't have that capacity to understand what's going on. And like with her, she handles all that, and I'll handle everything else, right?
Yeah.
So I don't do this shit alone. Like, I have all her strength and all the strength from that people give me, like through my friends, like Eric, you guys, you know, and everybody from the gym.
Yeah.
You know, the people that I work with, my friends, like my best friends. I get all my strength from that because, like, I had a good advice from one of my really good friends, Ashley, and she said to take the day every 30 seconds, right? So it's not day to day because there's 24 hours in a day, right? And shit can happen
30 seconds.
every 30 seconds to a minute, like a day-to-day thing. Because like, the last thing you want to do is, if you take things day to day, like, and this is what she said, is like, it could ruin your entire day. Right? So like, what we talk about right now, right, can ruin. If I let it ruin my day, I can let it ruin my day, or I can get over it in a minute and then move on.
Yeah. Right.
Because why am I gonna live a lot of my life being sad or mad and ask why? Because literally the last 2 years of my life, I could literally ask, why the fuck is this happening to me? There is no answer, right? We don't have an answer to why things happen.
It just does.
It just does.
That's
Whether
so
you
weird.
believe in the man upstairs or you believe in something else, like, maybe they have the answer. They know they're the ones, the almighty, I guess. But if I, you know, and I'm not saying I don't have bad days. Fuck, I do. Especially now more than ever. Like, my dad just died 4 months ago, like, from something that's like unexpected.
Yeah.
Like, I don't have an answer for that. I can't tell you like, that I'm this happy-go-lucky guy, but I deal with my emotions my way, and I deal with it through different things, like music. Like, I love listening to music.
Yeah.
It puts me in a mood, right? It makes me think of my dad or Aiden or, you know, something special that I hold in my heart, you know? And but when it's time to work, like my dad, and this is the thing that I learned from my dad, dude, like, it's time to work, it's time to work.
Yeah.
Like, no matter what your work is, like, you got to put your boots on, boots to the ground, let's get to work. And you don't let anybody, you don't show weakness, and you fucking just work. And I'm not saying like it's a front when I work, because it's not. It's genuine. You get what you get every time you go to the gym. Like, you get me, you get my attitude and my perspective and my positive vibe, you know, whatever. And that's genuine, because that's what was instilled in me from my dad, you know. But yeah, man, I mean, bad days happen, and they happen more now more than ever. But you know, I'm entitled to have those bad days.
Yeah.
You know, I think I'm allowed to.
I think so too.
You know, because I think, you know,
I think so.
I just need a break at this point in life, you know?
Yeah.
And every vacation that we've taken this far hasn't been a vacation, because they're trips to Phoenix for a treatment or whatever. They haven't been like a fucking... and then I think one of the last vacations we took was just Flagstaff with my dad.
Mm-hmm.
Last year, this time. That was the last vacation we took as a family, and it was cool. Like, that was one, you know. But before that, we hadn't had any vacation.
Yeah. Because it was just taking trips to Phoenix for
Yeah.
Aiden.
The only one I can remember is before Aiden got sick. We were in San Francisco, me and Amber. And as we were getting on the plane to go to San Francisco, and I had surprised her with the trip, I actually called Amber with the news that Atticus had drowned. So, like, we were in Frisco for like a day or whatever, and then I'm like, what do you want to do? She's like, let's go back. So we ended up coming back early, driving from San Diego, came to Yuma, went and picked up Aiden, because Aiden was at camp in Prescott, and then went to the hospital and spent like a couple days with their family there, because I mean, you know, everybody knows Ashley's story too, you know, with Atticus and whatnot. So I think that was like the last vacation we actually took, and that got cut short too because of that. You know? But Ashley's our really good friend, you know, so we had to be there for her as much as possible. So yeah, man, it's been a crazy ride.
Yeah, dude. And I like when we started going to CrossFit, I remember telling Saida, like, I feel like a piece of shit. Because we started going again because when we lost Buddy,
Piece of shit.
Yeah, when we went, we lost Buddy, and so I was like, we're gonna use the gym to get over him, like to get better. But like, we know everything you've gone through, or at least you know, we know most of it. So when I'm telling you like about Buddy, I'm like, he's probably like, man, who gives a fuck? Like,
Nah,
like, cause I just think like you've gone through so much more. You're like, really gonna cry over a dog. So whenever I would tell her, I'd be like, it's really weird to tell him like our problems, because our problems are nothing compared to his.
Yeah, but there's a way to do it though too, right? Like, you're telling me your problems, and it's like that's good. It's your problems, but there's people that tell you their problems, like their problems are the only ones that matter.
And that's what I didn't want to feel like.
But you didn't. Like, you were you weren't. And I never take it like that, because I understand, like, my problems are my problems. It's my life. Like, you guys aren't living my life, right? But as friends and you know, there's a little bit of respect that needs to be there too, right? If once like a friend or someone doesn't show that respect, then you need to kind of push them out of the way, you know, like, you know, have some empathy, right?
Yeah.
And I have a lot of empathy, right? I have a lot of empathy for your situation, you know, everybody's situation, and that's like use it as a kind of a positive way to use my experience to help you with your experience, or Eric with his experience, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And maybe that's why God put me on this earth. I don't know, to handle things a certain way, to be able to give my perspective to help you go through your situation. Yeah. You know, but I would never ever downplay your problem, because a death is a death, whether it's your dog, your mouse, your cat, whatever. But that means a lot to you.
Let's be honest, cats are the only one who cares about cats. Let's be honest.
I know some people that are just into cats.
Yeah, Karen. I hate cats. I'm sorry.
So like Amber right now, she's like, we have 3 dogs, right? And where we live, it's County 14. It's a main street. 2 of my dogs will not run away. They'll stay next to me or us. Good. The other dog, she like zooms. And she'll just let her go and see what happens. Like, no, I'm not picking up a dead dog off the road. Like, I'll let you do that.
I couldn't do that. Right. That's crazy.
No. I'm just like, no, we'll keep her on a leash. We'll show her. And as we get going, maybe.
Yeah.
And she just like, no, well, you should trust her. I'm like, it's not that I don't trust. It's like, there's a fucking lot of cars running. I don't want to go through that.
Yeah.
Like, that's gonna hurt my heart. And then it hurts my son. My son Evan loves his dogs. Like,
yeah.
why would you want? He'll say, "Stop talking about dead dogs." And start like crying and run to his room.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm like, you know, but going back to what we were talking about, I mean, death is death, man. Like, it don't matter.
It's inevitable.
It is, dude, and it sucks. It hurts, man. It sucks because I lost my dad, but before I lost my grandma. Before that, I lost my grandpa. Within like a 2-year span.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, I don't know, like I don't mean to sound disrespectful, but like I'm not glad, but like all my grandparents died in the same year, like month after month.
Yeah.
So now I'm at the point where, okay, cool, like I got past that, so now I don't have to really look, you know, like, oh shit, I can't, like, because you know they get to that age where you're just like,
when it's your
"Fuck, they're gonna die
grandparents,
soon."
it's different because like they're older, right? I'm not saying they died because
No,
they're old,
yeah, I get
but
what you're
you know,
saying.
it's just a hit.
It's gonna
different.
happen.
Yeah.
Like really, you're surprised that they died?
I have my grandma's
like
80,
90. Really?
My grandma's like 83, dude.
Yeah.
You know, and like 82 or whatnot, and she's old, man, and she's like, she knows, she's like, I'm just tired.
Yeah.
You know, I don't want to be 83 and just tired.
Oh yeah, I told Saida, I was like, I don't want to live past like 75.
I want to live till I'm 90.
I don't.
But full functional 90.
Nah, see, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't want to get to the point where like my kids got to
Wipe my
change my
ass?
diaper.
Yeah.
I don't want that.
So like that, right?
I already lived that part of my life.
Yeah.
I want to go through
So
it
like
again.
my grandpa got to that point, he didn't like it. My dad too, like on his last days, like he was just
I just don't want to be a burden to anyone.
yeah. And I
Like,
think that's
you know?
a lot of people feel that way. My
course.
mom talks about that all the time too, and she's
It's
I don't wanna
hard
be a
when your
burden.
parents say that, huh?
But like what? So the point I'm trying to make, your grandparents are older, you expect it,
Yeah.
right? But your parents, you get to a point where you're like, it's never gonna happen to my parents.
Of course, yeah.
But eventually, like I'm 35, 34. Like my dad died young. You don't expect it, man, and it crushes your soul. But and then Amber says the same. She's like, we're at a point in our life where it's unfortunately like it's happening.
Yeah.
Like it's now our turn to experience that stuff, and our kids will never understand the capacity. But it just depends also on your family dynamics.
Yeah.
Like my kids grew up with a loving grandpa, and they have my mom and they have my in-laws loving, so like they feel all that love. So when my dad died, my kids felt that too.
Oh yeah, definitely.
You know, they felt it really, really hard because they're really close to my dad, and my son was like everything to my dad.
Yeah.
You know, that was like his king, like his everything. Like the heir to the throne was my son.
Yeah.
Was Aiden. So, you know, but unfortunately, we're to the age where it's gonna happen, man. It sucks, dude. Like it sucks big time, and unfortunately, it's happening during the worst time.
Yeah.
The worst time where there's a lot of people going through that shit because of the pandemic.
Yeah. I don't know. Oh man, it's just you know, it's sad, but like I sometimes have this thing where I don't want to get close to people. Like I don't want to start making friends with new people because then it's like, fuck, what if they die? Then like, great. Now I'm sad for like a month. You know what I'm saying? So it sounds, I know it sounds terrible, but it's like sometimes I just don't want to like meet new people. And sometimes I don't want to get close to people.
So you
like,
tell Sai to go sleep in the other room?
Yeah. Like I don't tell her I love her no more because I got too attached to her. And I'm just like, look, we're going to have to part ways at some point. Like, let's not make it so hard on us. You know?
She doesn't have rabies.
Yeah, no, dude.
Sleep on the bunk bed.
Yeah.
On the top bunk this time.
Yeah, like for like 2 weeks, I told her I had COVID, so just so I could sleep in a different room, just to be away from her. I just don't want to get close to people, and then I start losing people.
I'm sure if we Google that, there's a story out there with that. Like,
Yeah,
man fakes COVID to get away from his wife.
there's like times where I'm like I want to call in sick, and I'm like I should just say I have COVID, so I can like get a few
COVID-like
days off.
symptoms. If you just say COVID-like symptoms,
Yeah.
I have COVID-like symptoms.
It's dumb. So I'd have to take like a little testing like thing on her phone before she goes into work.
Wait, what?
Like she has to log in the parking lot, and then like she has to like, have you been sick? Have you been with anyone that's had COVID? And I'm like, so all you gotta do is say yes, and then you just get to go home. She's like, yeah. Stupid, dude.
That sounds about right.
Yeah,
Yeah. Well,
but
that's the trip. I don't know, but that's where I stand with all that. If that's what makes sense of,
Yeah,
you
dude.
ask me that one question, I go,
getting old sucks.
it does. But getting old is also a blessing, man.
Yeah, I also can't wait to get old.
We talked about it. Silver hair,
Silver hair,
senior citizens discount,
yes.
right? What else?
What other benefits?
That's pretty much it.
Yeah, that's pretty much. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't sound so great after all. That's it. That's
Your
what-
balls drop even lower.
Lower than they already are. You know I got this bulge, baby.
What is it?
I hope my dude. I've heard of like old guys that just get like big ball sacks when they get older. I hope I get that. Just like a big sack.
You're all cocked, no balls right now.
Right now I'm all I look like I don't know. It just looks weird. It's not a right thing. It doesn't look good.
I mean, are they supposed to?
I think it should. I think you should have a nice set of cock and balls. And they should be presentable.
Proportion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
I agree.
Dude, like sometimes I forget to shave and it just looks like bedhead, like just hairs going everywhere. It's such a
Like
mess.
Eric's hair? Look at his hair.
Steven's referring my fucking ball hairs to Eric's head. Like, no, it doesn't look like that. Eric, your hair looks great. Eric's like, I'm gonna get a haircut tomorrow.
Ah, you got that little vibe going. I like it.
But I know I gotta get you out soon, so I got one more question.
Yes.
Are you gonna ever participate in the CrossFit Games? What?
Jared said it best the other day.
Why is everyone laughing?
So I'm gonna work out to go watch the CrossFit Games.
That's what a lot of people do.
Dude, yeah.
You'll see people in the crowd that are just as buff as the CrossFitters. Like, did you just work out just to be like?
Oh, dude. So we went to the CrossFit Games
I saw that. Yeah.
2 or 3 years.
Yeah.
Just to watch.
What's that like?
Awesome.
Like you go.
Fit people walking around, drinking beer, eating fucking meat. Essentially.
They just have like a fucking rolled up napkin with a steak and a beer, and you're like,
Yeah, pretty much.
that's so crazy.
And all the chicks and dudes are fit, dude. And you're like, what the
Are there unfit people there?
Oh yeah.
Define unfit. Unfit looking? Yeah, I'm one of them.
You mean fat?
Yeah. Are there fat people there?
I mean, I'm.
No. Okay. Come on, Steven. You don't got to be nice. All right.
People that are fat that don't work out.
Yeah. You know you're offending.
Possibly,
you're
yeah.
offending people by you calling yourself fat. You know that, right?
I'm fat shaming myself.
Yeah. And a lot of fat
Let's
people
talk
that.
about fat shaming real
Let's
quick.
talk about it, dude.
I see that whole. I don't know what one of the magazines they posted. You know, a heavier set girl, and they said this is healthy.
No, it's not. Okay, it's just not like.
Okay, one of these guys that I follow on Instagram, he's had a good point. He's like, I don't have a problem with this. He's like, if they would have said, this is healthy, or this is a healthy mindset, I would have not had a problem with that. He's like, I'm not shaming these people because it's true. Like, if you feel like I'm all about whatever, if you feel good about yourself, fucking go with it.
I think.
There is nothing sexier than a person's personality. You have a great personality. I think you're sexy as fuck.
Thank you.
You know what I mean?
If only Saida can see that.
Right? Well, don't tell her you have COVID. But you know what I mean? So, like...
But at what point do you have to let them know, like, hey, you know you're not that healthy,
I'm
right?
not a doctor.
Okay.
So I can't.
But you, like... You look at...
No, because there's a lot of people that look a certain way, and they can hold their own. Let's take a NFL lineman. 300 plus pounds. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Motherfuckers can move. And they're strong.
Yeah, but they still get, like, diabetes and stuff.
But I'm not a doctor. I can't tell them that. Dude, I teach.
You're close enough. You're a trainer.
No, I'm not a doctor.
No,
I know. I don't
I've-
cure COVID either.
Dude, no lie. I sometimes confuse you with a doctor because sometimes I'll be like feeling like I'll have like a leg pain. And I'm like, I should have asked Steven. I'm like, wait, he's not a fucking doctor.
I'm not. And you know what?
He tries to avoid people getting to that point.
Some people. Right now, it gets very confusing in the fitness space that people have like, and it happens a lot in the CrossFit space too. Like, oh, we're the cure for diabetes, and they're like, no, we're not. I'm not a doctor.
Yeah.
I don't have a magic pill because if I did, I'd be a rich man.
Would it blow your mind if it was like a really overweight, fat, just slob, and he's just like blowing people out the water in CrossFit? Wouldn't that be crazy?
It would be, but I'm sure there's some NFL player out there that can.
But like that would probably ruin like a lot of people's lives because everyone's like, oh, he could be fat and do that. I can too, and then they just don't. They get fat and then they get sick.
So the point I'm trying to make is like,
You're not a doctor.
I'm not a doctor. No, I'm not going to the CrossFit Games unless it's to watch.
Are you serious? So you, whatever, you know, that's you did. I really want to see you do
Yeah,
it.
it's like the 1% of CrossFit.
Do the open.
What's that?
That's the first tier to make of the games. It ranks you in the world, and you'll know how good you are.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So there's like a 1 through 100 or some shit, or
1 through however many people in the world.
how many people think they're CrossFitters?
Dude, there's a lot of people that do the open. It's pretty cool. You get people in Mexico and
Like I know, okay,
Africa.
like I know you're a really nice person, but like, do you ever like see people and you're just like, I don't know if I can help you.
No, whatever. I feel like I can help people.
No, I know. Yeah.
No, see, I have this is my mentality. Like, if not everybody could, like, you can fire your clients.
Really?
Yeah. Like, if it's just not a fit, it's not a fit. It's like when you go to a barber. Like, I just didn't like the way he cut my hair, dude.
Well, I mean, I guess I can see that, but like, you'd only fire them if you can see they're not putting in the work, right?
That,
Like, why would you want to fire them? You're just like,
Yeah.
I just can't help you.
yeah. Do you do everything you possibly can, and it's just not working?
Yeah, like, oh.
And you know, it just doesn't mesh well.
Does it make you mad when people blame you? Do other people ever blame you?
Probably.
They're like,
but-
man, I've been here 3 months and I still look the same.
Probably. Do I get mad?
Like,
Nah,
well, has anyone ever told you that though?
maybe. I
That's
don't know.
easy.
That's a good question.
He's like, if they did, I didn't hear him. You're just ignoring it. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe, but it doesn't make me mad. No, because I'm really hard on myself though too. So like, I'll dissect everything that I'm not doing. What the fuck? Why
What
didn't
am
I
I
do
doing?
this
Or
better?
what am I
Why?
doing? Yeah.
You know, I would never. I don't blame other people first. I blame myself first, and then I'll go from there.
Yeah.
You know, but the health thing, no, man, it's a gray area right now because I believe if your mind is right, then everything else will fall into place. You know what I mean? So going back to that cover, like, I think that's a great thing to put out there for people to understand that you can be healthy in many different ways. Mindset being the first one. Some people just don't have the mental capacity to handle certain things.
Yeah.
And the more you work the mind, the muscle, right? Everything else kind of fall into place physically, for sure. I mean, you look at fucking David Goggins.
I hate that guy.
because he's loud and in your face.
I hate people that like are like
Gary V?
motivational speakers.
Gary V.
Yeah.
Eric loves Gary V.
I turned my tide of Gary.
I don't know. It's just like who the fuck are you to tell me? Like,
For sure.
it just blows my mind.
But that clicks with a certain type of person.
I know, and I hate that there's people like that.
But that motherfucker go out and run 10 miles like nothing right now because he's wired mentally different to do that.
But like, see, like the thing about that for me is like, is that fun for him?
It is.
You know what I'm saying? And like, I can never wrap my head around things like that's what you like to do. Like that, like you can't go to sleep until you run like a fucking 5 mile.
But it's no different than you like baseball, right?
Yeah.
It's no different than someone's fucking hitting a grip of balls right before he goes to bed because he just wants to be the best hitter.
No, that's
It is
different.
batting average.
That's
though.
different.
No, it's not. It's the same.
No, but that's fun though. How is running 5 fucking miles fun, or however many miles he runs? How is
Ultramarathon.
like waking up? How is going to bed at 8 and waking up at like 3 a.m. like a fun thing to do? Like all the fun happens at night. You know what I'm saying? Like this is just
You're
like
right.
Like I don't get it.
It's just that's how
Like
it is.
sometimes you guys make me mad. Like when we're out like Friday night and like no one wants to drink because we got CrossFit in the morning. Like dude, it's fucking Saturday. Have fun. Like take a day
Saturday
off.
I'm down. Friday not so much. So I wake up early.
That's what I'm saying.
But Saturday I'm down.
Yeah, but like I don't know.
Unless
You guys
you're-
all make
unless
me-
you're fucking Jake and he's ready to party all the time and he doesn't even drink.
Yeah, dude, Jake's always down to have a good time.
Yeah, he don't drink. Diet Coke's on deck.
Yeah, he drinks a lot of Diet Coke.
Yeah, he can party.
But yeah, you guys just all make me really mad.
Why? Just because we don't like to fucking do cocaine and heroin on Friday
Yeah.
and we choose to do it on a Saturday?
Yeah. Well, no, not everyone's like you though. Like there's people that are like it's either they full blown
Yeah,
party,
full-blown,
full blown
full-time.
workout. Like
Right.
you can do both.
So you remember how you asked me about drinking?
Yeah.
I've never really been a drinker. Like I'm gonna sit at home and drink a beer and watch Monday Night Football. It was like we're gonna have a party and we're gonna drink.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Not like I'm gonna just sit at home and drink. No, I'm not like that.
What's wrong with that?
I'm not like it.
Oh, okay.
It's not my cup of tea, bro.
Talking shit, dude.
No.
Are you talking about me? Are you singling me out?
As I'm getting older, I notice that I am because it's a dad thing in me. I'm gonna go fuck outside, fucking drink a beer, water my pork chop,
Mm-hmm.
blow all the leaves, and fucking shoot my bow. Let's fucking go.
Yeah. I guess the things you do, you can't really be a party person anyway. It's fine, dude. It's fine.
I just
I
don't
still
like
love
how
you.
I feel the next day, dude.
Well, that's the thing. The more you do it, the more you don't feel like that. The more you do it, the more your body
Like
gets used to it.
conditioning?
Yeah. You know what I'm talking about.
You're right.
You
you're
work
right.
out.
I should probably. I'm gonna try that.
It's like you build your tolerance up, dude.
Yeah.
You know what's funny is I can pinpoint the moment that I started progressing my drinking when I was in Colorado. When I was stationed in Colorado, my buddy had just got deployed. 2 of my buddies got deployed. So I was kind of like depressed. Like there were the 2 guys that I had went there with, hung out with all the time, and they got deployed. And I was like, fuck, what if something happened? So then I started drinking, and I would get a 6-pack.
All right.
And I would drink,
Of what?
I don't know, like fucking Coors Light or something. I don't know. I wasn't a big drinker. Like, don't lie, dude. Like, it's like I'm an alcoholic. I don't like to use that word. That's a bad word. So don't ever say that ever again. But don't say that. But I don't like to feel judged. But so like I never like even in high school I skated more. I didn't go to parties.
Neither did I.
Yeah, I didn't go to parties. I was just skating with my friends, like just chugging Monsters and shit. I swear, yeah.
Fucking monsters, huh?
But so it wasn't until maybe it is right. The military does turn people into alcoholics. I don't know, but that's when I started drinking more, and I would drink 2-3 beers and I'd pass out, and then 2 weeks later,
6.
4 or 5 beers,
Oh shit.
and then dude, once I finished the pack, I was like, I'm kind of still sober. Like, then I started buying like 30 packs, and then in like 2 days I was going through them. Like, it's just I don't know, but
So you're saying I needed to go like couple and then progress to 6
I'm not
pack?
saying anything because if you turn to alcoholic, everyone's gonna blame me. They're gonna be like, after
After
I'm
you
not
did the
blaming
slap
you,
on the
but
knob,
after you,
Steven became a fucking alcoholic.
yeah. You're welcome. I don't know
Yeah.
what I'm gonna tell you. I'm sorry, he's more fun.
I'm pretty fucking fun.
No, you
So
are.
you know what we should do?
And I'm jealous of that.
When me, Eric, myself, Eric, you, and Jared do the potty, we should do wizard staff.
What's that?
Oh, you never.
You drink a can of beer. When you finish it, you put another one on top.
Oh, and tape it? Yeah.
Let's do that.
I'm down.
And the ending of the podcast will be the first one to pass out.
I'm down.
I'll probably be the first one. Not even gonna lie.
That's what sucks though. Is like
Jared's gonna be the winner. He has a lot of body.
I truly believe I can outdrink Jer.
What kind of beer though?
Whatever you guys want. We can all get our own thing. You don't have to be
Okay,
like,
cool.
That way,
Ultras are taller, so we could. Fucking
oh yeah, you know what? Yeah. No, you're right. We all have to drink the same beer, so it's fair. Because then
Jared's gonna
oh,
pick.
shit.
Jared and Eric can pick White Claw.
I was gonna say that right now.
White Claw is fair. I'll
It's
do
not
White Claw.
beer though.
Yeah.
Bud Light.
See, like
Okay, how about we do this? We do it with Paps.
I love PBR. So when I was in Colorado,
That's what I got. That's how I learned it.
oh really?
Yeah.
Oh, when I was in
Facts.
Colorado, there was like a wings place down the street, and every Tuesday was like, it was 62-cent wings. I don't know why it was 62 cents. Super weird.
Weird.
And like $1 PBR only. and
Yeah,
I was like, fuck it.
PBR
Like I didn't
is
like it at the
cheap.
time because I always got shitty headaches.
Yeah. It's
But
a little hard.
like I said, in time, the more you drink, the better your body gets.
Well.
We should do. You know how they do fight companions for the UFC?
Uh huh.
We should do one with Jordan, but watching the CrossFit games.
The whole time, I'm just gonna be me like, I could do that. What is it? How much is that? I could probably do
talk about it or watch it. We
Yeah.
just have it on.
In the background.
I could throw this over those mountains.
See, and I wish we could get like licensing to where I can put that like in the little screen so
Oh,
people
yeah.
see what we're watching too. Because I tried doing it when we did a UFC fight with his brother, and it's cool because we pretty much just did a podcast while we watched it, and if something happened, we talked about it. But it's like but if people aren't watching the fight, they don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
So it's really kind of hard, but we could figure something out.
Sync it.
Yeah.
I mean, he knows what to do, probably.
You own a CrossFit gym.
I
Just
do.
email the guy.
So
Who's
how-
the guy that invented CrossFit? Isn't that weird that there's a guy that invented CrossFit? That's like...
There's there's someone that invented Zumba. Zumba is just dancing.
No, but I can see that. I'm talking about like...
I can't see that.
No, but I'm saying like okay, who invented the gym? You see what I'm saying?
There's a book on that. I heard.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I
Never
read
mind.
this book where they showed why they invented the YMCA and this stuff like that. The backstory on that, real quick,
Is
before we
it-
cut this.
Yeah.
So this guy, oh no, why he invented the machines and the YMCA is because this guy was training high level athletes, and this might be wrong, parts of it, but don't quote me on it.
I'll fact check.
Fact check it.
Fact checker.
He invented like machines and whatnot. The guy that invented the machines, like all the,
Like the
accessory-
workout?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The machines, like machines you use at the gym.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Right. He invented all those machines for lower level athletes because he was training higher level athletes, but he didn't have time to train everybody. So what he did is he invented all these machines so that he can
Go do that while I
essentially-
do this.
You go do that while I train the badasses.
Wow.
Yeah.
Talk about the ultimate multitasker.
Yeah.
That's
and now
cool.
you have machines used for many different things.
Yeah.
Rehab and isolating a certain muscle group. It works.
I feel like because now you just told me some like stuff like that, like something that, a lot of people don't know. I feel like I have to tell you something now that a lot of people don't know.
Okay, tell me.
So did you know the propane, like the propane gas?
Yeah.
So you know how when there's like a leak, you can smell it?
Yeah.
You know that technically propane doesn't have a smell. They put that smell in there so you can
Smell.
you can smell it and you can target it.
Is that real?
I swear to God, it's
Fact check.
100% real. It's 100% real. Joe Rogan said it.
Joe Rogan said it.
No, I'm just kidding. I remember I heard this like a long time ago and it blew my mind. And from then on, like I just tell everyone that. And I feel like everyone I've
Let
told
me
her,
ask you a question. Why?
I love when people ask me questions.
Why is it that you want this podcast to be successful?
Why? Because who doesn't want to have a good time with their friends and like learn new things, and at the same time entertain people? You know what I'm saying?
You're right.
Like that's why it kind of. I mean, as much as I hate the fucking whole COVID shit, it kind of is cool because I would hope that with everyone being home and not being able to do a lot of things, not go to concerts, people aren't putting out new movies and new shows. They're like, oh, well, I have time.
Did you watch Wonder Woman?
No, I don't. No, dude. I don't believe in female superheroes. That's just not a thing.
I went to the movies to watch Wonder Woman.
They need to.
I went out. I left.
They need to stay home and clean and take care of the kids and ride their peloton. It all comes full circle.
Wonder Woman was a good movie.
I mean,
It's a girl.
My friend said the same thing, but maybe because I didn't see the first one.
Here's
No,
the
it's
thing.
whack.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing.
Are you gonna watch the Black Widow movie?
Yeah, she's hot.
It's fucking.
See, you can't call me sexist if all guys are only gonna watch it because of who it is.
I watched Captain America's. That dude's fucking good looking.
Captain America. Yeah, it's a guy.
He's fucking alpha male.
It's just when you see a guy do it, like, okay, I can see a guy doing that. You see a girl,
but he's
be a
an
super- I
alpha
can-
male. Like it's like imagine if they would have had some bum dude.
But he
playing
doesn't have a
Captain
beard
America.
though. Like, isn't that like the
He
ultimate
does
like
in
man?
fucking Infinity War.
Yeah. I don't know.
Anyways, so here's my theory. Or what was I doing? Where was I going with
You're
it?
gonna tell me that the one time when
Oh, so the whole Wonder Woman or just in general
I don't even know what I was gonna say.
superhero movies in general, right? People like, oh, that movie sucked. Well, it's a fucking comic. It's based off a comic. Like it's not real. It's fake.
That's why I hate people
So
that
when people
like it.
say, well, I like it even if it's not good because it's entertainment. It takes you to another headspace that gets rid of all the shit you're supposed to forget in the real world, right? That's what movies do, right?
Yes.
Unless it's a fucking documentary and you're watching like to get you to fucking be thoughtful, thought provoking and shit.
I don't know. It's just because like when I see movies.
What's your favorite movie?
Lords of Dogtown. I just watched it last
It's a great
night.
movie.
I watch it every fucking night.
Right. It makes you think about cool shit, right? About like,
But it's real.
right.
like,
Kinda. Not
it's
all
like-
of it's real.
What
I met
part is
Tony
it?
Alva, by the way.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I met him. He's cool.
But
Super
like
hash.
okay, what part isn't real?
I mean, I'm sure they skewed a bunch of the different.
No,
parts
but
and
I'm
not
saying, like-
100% real.
Okay, like you watch Captain America, right?
Right.
Obviously, that's
None of
not a
it's
real
real.
thing.
Right.
Exactly.
I know,
But that makes
but
me
I
mad.
know that.
But doesn't that make you mad? Because then it's like, oh,
Why?
that's badass, and it's like, oh wait, but this ain't real. Like
No, but I understand it's not real.
this is real.
Part of it's not real though.
This right now is real.
Oh, me and you?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
To get out of your headspace for a little bit and go to like a fantasy world.
I mean,
Yeah,
I
you
guess.
watch porn, right?
Yeah, that's another thing.
It's-
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, you're right. I guess. Actually, I like Wonder Woman.
I mean, she's pretty, dude. The girl that plays Wonder Woman.
What's her name? We
know.
She came out with Fast and Furious.
yeah, Fast
she's
and Furious
pretty.
35. We just saw it.
She don't need to do
3 Fast, 3 Furious.
it.
All right. What's your other favorite movie?
Too Fast, Too Furious.
Pineapple Express.
I think I'd have to go with Superbad more.
Oh, great movie.
Yeah.
Fucking great movie.
Yeah. You know, Side had never seen it until we watched it there.
Great movie.
She's like, "What is this?"
So one time we were watching. So I've watched that movie, and then Amber goes, "Let's put Superbad on." I was like, "Okay." No, I was like, "No, we can't watch that. The kids are here." She's like, "They didn't go watch." She's like, "You want to fucking suck dick? I eat pussy. What do you mean he could watch it?"
Oh yeah, you're
Like,
right.
I
'Cause
go-
I'm trying to think. I'm like, was there anything bad in it? I was
Dude,
like,
the whole movie
yeah.
from beginning to end is like,
Yeah, well, you got to suck on your
inappropriate.
dad's dick. I never understood that part. I never understood that.
I had a
You know
problem.
what I'm talking about?
I had
Yeah.
to admit to you, I had a problem. I used to draw dicks a lot.
That's another. Yeah. Fun fact. For that movie, they had to review every dick drawing to make sure it was like appropriate, and they all had to be like a cartoonish
Appropriate
drawing. They
dick
couldn't look
drawing?
like legit. Yeah. So they all had to be like viewed by.
On a rocket or something.
Yeah, there's the robot one, the cowboy one,
the tank one.
the tank one. That
tank
was a
one.
great one. The monkey eating the banana instead of dick. But
That's a great movie.
Yeah,
Fucking- yeah.
I know we got to get you out here, so
All right.
we're gonna wrap
We
this
can do
up.
part 2.
Oh yeah, you said it.
Yeah, yeah. I'm
So
done.
you guys heard it here first. He said it. Part
Part
two.
2.
So that means you have
'Cause
to
we
come
can
back.
fucking go forever.
Yeah, we could fuck.
Right, Eric?
Huh?
It's crazy that this happened.
I'm
Yeah,
telling you,
but
this is
me,
like
you, Eric, Jer.
this is like the
four-way.
Bloods and the Crips like being friends. Like this is like
I'm
historical.
blood, your crib.
I think I'm Blood.
I'm
think I'm
wearing red
blood.
chonies.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
More blue line.
But so thank you for coming all the way out
Appreciate you,
here.
man.
I know you're super busy too.
Sometimes
You're really busy.
I like to, yeah, because I'm too busy shooting guns.
And I
bows,
hate
and
it.
Shit.
Yeah, yeah. No, I gotta go shooting with you. But so
yeah,
thanks
we
for
gotta do
coming
that.
all the way out here. I know you gotta go train people to be better and fitter,
So they stop matching.
Healthier,
not fat.
healthier.
Only girls who ride Peloton.
Said most girls.
Okay.
Don't change it.
All right, man.
All right.
Well, we're out.
Peace.
My ears are sweaty.